Hey, what's up? 4K Media Guy here, ready to do episode one of this Let's Talk, and it's going to be about pretty much all physical media and movies. So if you guys are interested in that, just stay tuned. I have a couple guests with me right now that I'm going to introduce you guys. I'm pretty sure a lot of people know both of these guys. They're on YouTube as well. So I just want to give them a chance to like shout out their channels. So gonna introduce them one by one. First up we got here is Tony, Basement Blues. What's up, man?
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good, man. Pretty excited to have you on the channel. It's been a while since I had you. I think it was a couple months ago, like
Yeah,
probably almost a year ago,
it's
actually.
been a while. It's been a while.
So
But
yeah,
it's good to see that you're actually doing the live streams again.
yeah. I know. I used to do them weekly, actually, and I used to have like new guests on the channel all the time, and I'm trying to get back to that. So hopefully it goes well.
Yeah, that's good.
Uh, Let me get Bob in here, and then I'll let you guys do your introduction to your channels. So yeah, next guest right here is going to be Bob's Blu-ray. What's going on, Bob?
What's going on, guys? How are
Hey,
you?
Bob.
Let's
Hey,
and this is your first time on this channel, right, Bob?
yeah,
Yeah,
from my understanding, I don't remember being on, so thank you for having me.
yeah, no problem, man. And I know that you started YouTube. Was it this year or was it last year?
Yeah, I was in April of last year, so it's been just over a year. It's been about 13.
Yeah, and you're doing really well on your YouTube channel, man. I'm just going to say that.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
You're pushing out a lot of content, a lot of lives, a lot of entertainment. So it's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
he's doing so well that he's actually got his picture on a T-shirt now.
Yeah,
So
and
What the heck?
Bob was in the chat too. Nice. Look at that, Bob. Yeah, it's awesome being a part of that Mid-Levolution group. So
yeah,
Yeah, it's growing, man. If I could get into that little squad of your guys's, I'll be down to. I gotta go to the boss though. So,
yeah.
all right, Tony, go ahead and shout out your channel. Let everybody know where they could find you.
Yep. So Tony Basement Blues. I'm on YouTube, Instagram. I do some TikToks, but not as often. But I love collecting physical media, and yeah. So you can mostly find me on YouTube and on Instagram.
Awesome. And then Bob, go ahead and shout out yours.
yeah, Bob's Blu-rays. That's where you can find me on YouTube and Instagram. I try to put out content at least 2 times a week if I can. I like to live stream. That's where it's at for me. That's where I have the most fun. I enjoy collabing with others. So if you've never seen me before, go check out my channel. Maybe you'll be interested in something.
Awesome. Yeah, live streams are fun, man. That's like, I mean, because honestly, if you probably live around people, they're not collecting physical media. So you gotta kind of find people out in the internet that kind of collect like you do, and makes you feel like you're normal and not
Yeah,
crazy. But yeah, it's cool to meet other collectors, and it's everybody from different states and different parts of the country. So it's
yeah,
awesome.
that is good.
Um, yeah, I was gonna ask Bob. I know you recently moved. How was that for you? Because I know like having a bunch of physical media, it's always hard to move stuff. How was it?
Yeah, it was good. I'm in a different spot right now filming. I'm in my movie room, so that's why I got a different backdrop here. Uh, this is finished. I just got to get some posters. And then outside in the living room, I've got mostly the steel books and like studio releases, and then I got my bedroom. So, this kind of came along first. I got the shelves put up, and then put up the movies pretty quickly. And I love it because now when I want to watch something or somebody's curious if I own something, I just come right in here and I know right where it is.
Right.
And like space isn't an issue now because I got 2 bedrooms here and this is just movies and in this bedroom. So, but yes, it's crazy because space was the biggest issue when I was still living at home. So it's great. I love it. Yeah, it's nice just not having issues with space. And it's just nice to be able to know where everything is. Tony, you know that feeling.
Yeah, Tony's like,
Space
like
is an issue, though. Space is definitely an issue.
I know. I
It's
was talking to Tony about that. I'm sure like you're running out of space, but now you're gonna have to move those posters out of the way and probably put
Yeah,
more shelves. How are
yeah.
you gonna put more shelves there though? Is that like
Because I built these shelves. They're just 1x1s and 2x4s, and so I'll just take off those three posters, and they'll just go up the wall like the other ones.
right?
Yeah.
How many more will you be able to fit without those posters there?
Probably like
Oh, quite a bit. Quite a bit. It'll take care of my problem for now. And
Yeah.
then it'll be a new problem later on, I guess.
I'll tell you what me and Tony's biggest problem right now is, and you could probably see the bags under my eyes, is
Yes.
sleeping. Me and Tony are not sleeping.
that's not good, man.
I got 2 hours last night and then woke up, trained a client, and yeah.
Bob, are you saying that I look pretty rough? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I look rough today. You can see my eyes look like they're closed. But no, Tony, it's obvious you're sleeping like 4 hours a night, if that.
No,
So
but you know, we do what we have to do.
yeah, it's fun to live stream, and I don't like to. If people are having a good time, I just like to keep going. But I definitely got to start working on time management. It's hard to find the time to. I was talking about it with a couple people lately. Like, so I'm a trainer. I'm driving all day, so I watch content while I drive. So I'm lucky enough to be able to do that. I know Mondo can as well. But like between trying to watch a movie, working, trying to find time to go to the gym myself, get a run in, and then watch content, do live streams, put out content, and still support others. Like,
Yeah.
it's just, and I'm not one to like, I always believe there's more time in a day, but man, it's tough.
Yeah. So when I took a break from YouTube, I realized how much more time I had to watch movies, and I was like, because you're just constantly watching YouTube, it feels like more of a distraction, but it's kind of you love to watch these things too. It's like, but my like log list of all these movies I have to watch, I'm like, I'm never gonna catch up like this. I gotta prioritize what I'm gonna watch, and you know, and like you said, you can watch it during your work time. I do that as well because I'm a security guard, and I'll just have like somebody's live playing. You don't have to physically watch it; you could just listen to it. So I always do that.
Yeah, that's good. You treat it like a podcast, and I know that's a good way of listening to it.
Yeah.
You know, I drive an hour to and from work, so it's a good time for me to be able to do those things.
No, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, I treat it like a podcast, you know, and somebody gave me good feedback once. I think it was Mondo. Yeah, it was definitely Mondo for the Rotten Tomato stream we did. Tony, you were on that. And we were just pulling the movie and we didn't say the title. So
Title.
That was great feedback, you know, whether you're putting out content or doing a live stream, is understanding that there's people that are listening and they're not even watching the video at all. So
Right.
you got to treat it like, you know, as if you have podcast listeners.
Yeah, that is good feedback.
No, definitely. I do want to get into the chat, just kind of show who's here in the channel at the moment. First up, we got Adrian James in here.
Hey,
Thank you for coming in here, man. We got Mark M. He says, a stream starting early enough that Tony might not have to go to bed at 4 p.m. if it runs long.
Yeah, that's going to be that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Or 4 a.m., sorry. It's at p.m. Let's see. He's asking, does this more involve giveaways? I haven't done really giveaways on my channel, but I do have some digital codes that I am going to give away on this live stream. So just keep an eye out. I'll be giving away those in a short amount of time. So just keep an eye out. We have Miss Jess in here. How's it going, yo? How's it going, Jess? I did have her on my last live stream, which was the Scream 6 review. And I was trying to get Bob on here too, because I know you're a big Scream fan as well. Just at the time, I don't know if it didn't work out with the scheduling, but
I apologize. Life gets crazy for me.
No, yeah, definitely. We all have lives out of this YouTube stuff, so yeah. Movie Hunter 2020 in here. Evening, everyone. Smash that like. Yeah, definitely hit the like button. Try to, you know, it helps me out with the algorithm and all that stuff, trying to get my channel out there. I need to get back on the grind. Got to get back on these videos. I do have next week, I'm going to Monsterpalooza. So I definitely want to start vlogging that convention center. And I'm going to be meeting up. I bet Wet Movie One's going to be there. A couple Instagram people I want to meet up with. So that's going to be cool. I'm going to meet those people for the first time. And probably other YouTubers out there that are going to be there. So big thing about that convention, though, is Robert Englund is going to be there. So I'm very excited to meet him. And I know his lines are very crazy. I'm not excited for that part, but if I could just cut in that line somewhere where it could just get his autograph and then enjoy the convention itself, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
getting autographs. I don't know if you guys ever been through that. It's just
No.
some of these actors are just too famous to the point where it's like you're waiting there for the whole convention time. So,
I've never even been to a convention. Not
oh
one.
no,
Me either.
what
Funny.
state are you in?
I'm in Illinois.
Oh, do you know if there's any horror conventions out there?
Yeah, Chicago gets quite a few.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I just have never been. So this is going to be a hot take. This might piss some people off. But so when it comes to, I would love to go to a convention, but I would rather pay $125 or $100 and get movies rather than meet somebody for like 30 seconds and get an autograph. But that's just me. Like if I had the money, I'd love to do both. But if I had to pick one, like I'd love to go to a convention and meet some people. And most of all, though, if I go to a convention, it's going to be to try and meet up with YouTubers and Instagram people.
Yeah.
Because I'd just rather spend my money on movies if I'm going to spend my money on anything.
And I can see, like, you know, you've got signatures already and you've got pictures and things. So I can see that if you've already started that, that might be something that you'd want to continue doing.
No, it definitely it feels like it gets a kind of addicting to like when we're in California, so there's so many conventions out here. So I feel it kind of gets addicting. I started slow, but what I do is I like June is a big release week, or it's a whole month of like a lot of stuff coming out on physical media. But I'm gonna have to sacrifice probably a week or two of those so I can manage to get these autographs. It sucks, but I'm gonna try to catch up a bit after this convention's over.
It's just a rabbit hole I would hate to go down because I feel like I would get caught up in it. I get addicted easy to things just like you, Tony. And if so, I'm crazy like this, but if I were to get an autograph, I would need another copy of the movie because I would want like that copy clean.
Oh yeah.
Does that make sense? So like Tony, if I were trying to get a signature for a Scream Steelbook, I would not do the one that's very rare and hard to find. I would do a more common Scream Steelbook and get like Nev Campbell to sign that, and then I'd have to buy another one.
Yeah.
See, and for me, I get twice the autograph because I have these 8x10s, and this is like my Scream wall. So I have this big like theatrical poster of Scream, and that one's like anybody from Scream can sign that one, and then I have to buy like an 8x10 of that person. I don't know. It's just the Scream thing I got going on here.
Nice display piece.
But it's just for the Scream franchise. I'm not gonna do this for like everything.
Yeah.
The frames behind you look great. Did you get all those at a convention then?
Yeah. So the frames I bought at Walmart, they're the 8x10s. They're like a pack of for like probably like $10. And then the 8x10s, you gotta get them from the actual, you know, the actors or whatever. But yeah, Nev Campbell, Matthew Lillard, you know, like you gotta have them, man. It's like, especially, well, this was supposed to be my Scream shrine here. I don't have it all completed, but I have like the, you know, like the knife and all this Scream stuff here.
Is that a real knife too?
No, this is like just like you know, like Halloween, Spirit Halloween, but it is Ghostface knife. But
I saw one person with like a real Ghostface type knife, and the thing was extremely sharp.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then one thing I did stop doing though is definitely I stopped doing Funko Pops. I feel like those things take so much room, and
They do.
like this was the last one I bought, which was I think it's a cool one though. It's Jaws.
Oh, yeah, that is a good one.
Oh no, this is not even freaking Pops. This is
yeah.
But yeah,
I already collect enough stuff like movies that I don't take out of the shrink wrap. I would hate to collect Funko Pops and then leave them sitting in the box. Like, I'm not a big in the box collector. I'm pretty much an out of the box collector for the most part, but I don't have a lot of valuable collectibles or anything like that. I have some, but I don't have any Funkos. I don't have one. So when I say out of the box collector, I mean the movies that I have, like box sets and stuff like that. I usually like to open it if I buy it. Like I bought something that was $160 once. It was from Zabi, and it's still in the shrink wrap. I never opened it. So it's like I spend $160 for something to sit on the shelf, and I never even looked at it. In the end.
Right.
Tony,
area.
I know you struggle with that too, right?
Yeah, the more expensive the more money that you pay for an item, it is for me. It's harder to open that up, just because in my mind I'm thinking, okay, I want to keep it as pristine and new as possible.
Right.
Yeah, so I do. I definitely struggle with that.
But you open all your steel books for the
Yes,
most part. But
yeah.
if it's a box set steel book like from Zavi, you might
I've
keep.
been opening those also. So I have been opening all of those
Gotcha.
currently. Yeah.
What about like out of print titles? Like, you guys, if it's wrapped, you guys keep it wrapped or no?
Like if we bought it out of
Yeah.
print,
Yeah.
if I came across an out of print title and it's in the shrink wrap, if I own another copy of it, that's staying in the shrink wrap. If I like, so let's say I got a Goodfellas steel book that was in the shrink wrap, right?
Right.
Or Blade, anything that's out of print, right? An expensive steel book that's out of print. That Bridge on the River Kwai, okay? I open that one though. That one's opened. I have it. But if I have a 4K slip or another copy of it on 4K, I'll keep it in the shrink wrap. And I usually keep things in the shrink wrap until I go to watch it.
Yeah. Same here.
Right.
And plus the fact that even though it's out of print, I'm not planning on getting rid of it. So, if I buy something that's already out of print, I'm not selling it for any reason. I want to have it in the collection. So it doesn't matter to me if I've opened it or not.
Right.
Yeah. Unless they're like, so I have a couple, 3 rules now that I've developed when it comes to collecting. Am I going to watch it day one? So like Creed 3, for example, that's $36.99. It's not something that I believe is going to go out of print. I didn't get the Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantum Realm Steelbook, and I didn't get Shazam because I just don't want to get bit in the ass the way I did with the 2 Black Panther Steelbooks, paying $38.99 anymore. It's the principle behind it too. I don't want to reward them for charging us those prices. So I have 3 rules kind of I look at, and I'm not always great about it, but will I watch the movie right away? Because that to me provides value if I'm going to watch it right away. Is there a digital copy sitting in the inside that I could get rid of? And then is it something like a slipcover or a steelbook that is super rare and might go out of print? So I look at those 3 things, and if it doesn't have a slip, no, absolutely not. I'll wait because there's nothing to worry about missing out on, really.
Yeah. Same way with me. If it doesn't come with a slipcover, I'm not in any rush to pick it up. But I do worry that if I don't get a steelbook, because with the steelbooks, you never know what's going to happen. Sometimes they just go instantly out of print, or they're hard to get, and so I struggle with not getting it day one. But I will keep those sealed to the point to where I know I can return it for a price adjustment in case it does go down within the 30 days return.
Now you only get 2 weeks with
that return window gets shorter and shorter. That's for sure.
With Best Buy, they're so bad, and it's 14 days. And of course, the Black Panther Wakanda Forever one, it was like 17 days later after release date, it went on sale. So if you bought it day one, you weren't able to return it.
Yeah.
What I noticed too with Best Buy is that their Marvel steelbooks are just sitting there, like Thor, Love and Thunder. All these Marvels used to sell out fast, and now they're just sitting on the shelves. So
yeah, well, they make so many, and I think people are truly. I mean, I think there's a lot of reasons behind why something sells or doesn't sell. What's up, Kel? And I think people aren't in love with Disney anymore. So some of the movies you might be like, this wasn't very good, like Eternals, for example, unless you're a completist or a completionist. Are you really going to want to go out and buy Eternals day one, especially for $34.99? I did because, that fear of missing out, like you said. But I have gotten to the point now where I'm okay. After being bit from the Black Panther Wakanda Forever, I am absolutely content missing out on Ant-Man and the Wasp if it sells out. But I will hope that it goes down to 30, 31, 32. And the thing is, I would have paid 35 because that's what I've been paying for years and years and years. But now I think what it comes down to, and Tony, you could correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Best Buy is just charging MSRP prices.
Yes, they are.
And I think it's because they realize they're the only retailer that's selling it. So they know the only place you could get it is Best Buy. So why not charge $38? You can't get it anywhere else. but I'm not going to pay that. And I think a lot of other people are starting to realize I'm not paying that prices either.
Yeah. And that might be the reason why they went down to that 14-day return period, because every single month I would go back and get the price difference, because they would almost every time would go on sale within that return. I think I had 45 days.
Yeah. I'm not seeing stuff. Excuse me. I'm not seeing stuff sell out. Look at Rebel Without a Cause, right? Cool Hand Luke, Flashdance is universally sold everywhere.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not seeing stuff jumping off the shelf at Best Buy right now. And I think a lot of that has to do with these price points. Cool Hand Luke is an old movie from the 60s, maybe, or 70s. And it's $33.99.
Right.
Like, who wants to pay that price for a movie that's 50 years old, 60 years old?
But if you think about the Superman Steelbook set, that sold out pretty quick, even with pre-orders.
That's a box set with a metal packaging. And I jumped on that right away too. And I actually just canceled my Transformers because Ken did his unboxing and found out. I think actually a lot of people have canceled their Transformers when they found out that wasn't a metal box.
Yeah.
Because there's no need to rush out to get it now. I don't feel like I need that day one. And they sent it to Ken as a review copy, and they lost my business as a day one customer because of that. So he's supposed to help them, but watching him unbox that, I was like, oh, it's a box, cardboard box instead of a metal box.
Do you know, I'm kind of liking the cardboard boxes for the fact that I've always had a difficult time getting a good tin.
Oh, okay.
Maybe the tins, it would aggravate me when there's a ding in it.
Superman looked great.
Yeah, Superman. I was lucky that my Superman was packaged well.
Yeah. Well, you got it from the UK, right?
I got Jared Runner coming in. Hold on, let me just add him into the stream real fast. What's up, Jared?
Hey, Jared.
Sorry, I'm late.
Yeah, I didn't want to think I'm ignoring you. I want to get you in the right time. Real fast, Bob. What you were saying though, these catalog titles when they come out to 4K, it feels like they have an excuse to push that to like $30. But what I like is when they release like Paramount and they release these and they're like $20. I feel like that's more fair.
So Paramount doesn't. They're not an exclusive retailer for Best Buy. So companies like Paramount are great because they're sold through Amazon, and so they're not like, how much was Flashdance Steelbook? We're talking what, $23.99, $24.99?
I think $21.99, $23.99, something like that.
The Steelbook, right? Exactly. Yeah. If it's Warner Brothers, it's $33.99. So Cool Hand Luke and Rebel Without a Cause were $34. Flashdance was $24. So anything that's why, like, I'm not in love with Amazon either, but I love when stuff isn't exclusive to Best Buy because it's not so price jacked.
Right.
I used to love exclusives at Best Buy, but now with the prices and all that crap, I'm just not happy with it.
I actually like the wide release. When Amazon sells the Steelbooks, that way if it comes damaged, I can just keep returning it until I get a good one.
What I'm noticing at Best Buy too is it's crazy that the slip covers, they're charging $34, like $34.99. That's what the Steelbook was, and I'm like, I'm not paying $34 for a slip cover. So I always price match it to Amazon because it's either $29.99. That's what it should be. Mm-hmm. But like you said, they will charge you $34.99 now for like slip covers. I'm like, this is crazy. And
yeah, $34.99 for that Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania 4K slip. Are you crazy? And here's the thing, okay, to anybody out there, I know this might piss some people off too, but look, just go into the store, grab yourself the movie, walk back in, return it, get your cash back, and take the slip cover. And then I'll get it on Black Friday for $10. And I'm only taking one slip, and I don't do this often at all. I do it maybe once every
I used to do that.
Yeah, I don't care. People come after me all they want. But look, I'm not paying $35 for a 4K slip, and I'm also not paying scalper prices in a year from now. So I'll take it, I'll get it, I'll return it without the slip, and I'll get it for $9.99 on Black Friday, and I'm fine with that. And I don't do it often at all, but I have no issues doing it if I want to. I just don't do it a lot because I just don't care enough.
The most rare slip covers for 4Ks is definitely Sony. So when Sony drops their stuff, you got to jump on those Sonys. Like, let's go fast.
And once again, I'm buying one. I'm getting one, and I'm getting it on Black Friday when it goes on sale, or maybe on a buy one get one free or buy two get one free. I'm not buying 12 and then putting them on eBay. That's not why I do it. I do it so that I could get one and don't have to pay scalper prices.
Great. I want to get through the chat a bit real fast just because I want to make sure everybody knows. Cal Daily, what's up, man? How's it going?
Hello.
What's up?
We got Planet, Mondo. What's
Hey
up?
there.
So,
We're so behind on the chat already. Well, we'll catch up right now. What's up, Julian? How's it going?
Are you-
Let's see.
what's up, Mark?
Says Tony, you need the blue shirt.
Yeah, I got the black. I thought I was going to get the blue, but I got black.
Do you want the blue now?
Yeah, I may get a blue one also.
Can you stand up and show it once more? Let's see how that looks.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get full screen on this.
Yeah, it's nice. It fits you well too. Looks good.
You got the Art the Clown glasses on, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a
The blue shirt looks good. Planet Mondo got the blue one.
not to jump ahead in the chat, but Mondo made a good point. So that Knock at the Cabin Steelbook's $38.99. There's another good one for you, for example.
Oh man, that thing's expensive right now. I haven't picked it up because of that.
I'll gladly wait, and I guarantee you that is not going to sell out, and that's going to end up being something like $29.99 or $30.
Yeah, if anybody needs an extra, I got an extra because I wasn't able to cancel the one I ordered from Zavi before. That I think that was the very last one that I had ordered before they quit shipping. So I got an extra one if anybody needs it.
Like $84, right? Between the two, then probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous, man. And I can't stand it going UK though, because you got the disc with the Region 18 sticker and all that stuff.
That blue 18 thing annoys me on those cases.
I hate it.
It drives me crazy, but I still do it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Chandler in here. What's up, man? How's it going?
Chandler.
Movie Hunter, Holland Oates. He says 4K Media Guy. Nice to meet your guest. Yeah, definitely check out their channels as well. They all have YouTube channels. So
Holland knows us.
Let's see.
Holland's everywhere. He never misses a stream.
I know there's like those loyal people that are just like everybody's stream. It's like it's awesome to see that.
You'll jump in a stream and there will be
I
one.
try to be everywhere at the live show.
Yeah.
And it's Holland Oates. There's one person in the chat. It's Holland.
Ben Buster in here. What's up, man? How's it going?
It's Monster.
Movie Hunter says he will make space for almost 2K more movies if he removes 3 posters.
Yes. It'll give me a lot more space.
I'll probably make my shelf tomorrow.
You get a new shelf tomorrow?
No, I got a new shelf from a family member that's really not using it. Almost throw it away. So I got it. So I'll probably get it tomorrow.
Man. Especially if he's gonna throw it away.
Yeah.
Let's see. Dimension Scott in here. What's up, man?
How's it going?
Need to mention.
Let's see. I'm doing that right now. Bob listening while taking orders.
Yeah, that's what you got to do, man. Multitask. That's how you get content. And, Huck called me out the other day. He's like, yeah, we don't all have as much time to watch YouTube as you do when I was doing that, like, trivia and for the community. And it's like, I don't. I'm doing it while I work. So that's a lucky thing I get. What's up, Gus?
Yeah, Gus is in here. What's up, Gus? You said you're a trainer for a gym?
Yeah, well, I work independently, though. So I haven't worked for a boss in like a year and a half.
Getting those gains or what?
I've never been the biggest guy, man. And it's not, everybody has different goals. I remember one of the biggest comments, and I saw it the other day. Somebody was like, oh, you're pretty, somebody said something to somebody else pretty small. Might have been in Garrett's stream. Yeah, I was in Garrett's live stream, and somebody was like, pretty small for a trainer. I can't stand comments like that because you have no idea what that person's goals are. Like, I'm a runner, so I naturally don't want to be a big guy anyways.
Like bulky, yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind. Like, I lift, but I hate that. I can't stand those comments.
Nah, that's good, man. Like, what threw me off, I used to go to the gym all the time, but after the pandemic, that just threw me off because they closed all the gyms down, and I was like, that's where I lost all the motivation. But before that, I was hitting the gym all the time, and I got to get back to it, so hopefully I get back to that soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man.
Let's see. Hey, guys, are you Mortal Kombat fans? Like, did you see the trailer for Mortal Kombat 1?
What's up, Dimension?
I saw that they cast that one girl as the I don't know the character's name, but I just saw that today, so they're working on part 2, I'm guessing. But I'm not like the hugest Mortal Kombat fan, but I used to play Nintendo 64 and all that stuff back in the day. But
I'm starting to get into Mortal Kombat.
it's a fun game, man. I just don't know how the movie is. I have it. I haven't watched it yet.
Telling me,
Let's see. We got. I'm
Hey,
just gonna say
John Joe Juggalo.
What's up, John Joe Juggalo?
a lot of new people in here I haven't seen. So
He's the one who won
Mhm.
Cody's package, right? Like Cody's Dr. Giggles custom slip, right? I think John Joe Juggalo. I believe so.
I buy every steelbook day one. Yes, I know. I'm sick.
It's tough. Tony does the same thing.
Yeah, I know.
2.
2 steelbooks. We got Fish in here. He says, "Hello guys, I'm working, but wanted to jump in and slap a pin on that like button, and I'll be in randomly. Have a great stream. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
With that one. What's up, Fish? Big fish, little pond.
Yeah, I subscribe to your channel too, Fish. He does the Blu-ray hunts as well.
Fish is a cool dude.
Jerry, the thrill of collecting is finding what you want at a great price instead of paying day one. It's getting more movies for less, not less movies for more. Yeah, that's good.
What's up, Jerry?
Yeah, Jerry does a good job of finding really great deals.
You know who else does, man? Adam.
Yeah.
It sucks. I used to have a connection, man. I think Tony knows this, right? But I used to have a connection where this guy would sell me all the new releases for $8. So all the 4Ks were $8 a piece. He would just the only thing is he would sell the digital code. I didn't mind that. I was like, I'll buy this would be $8 pretty much, any 4K. And recently though, like he's been having scalpers like buy all his stuff out, so it's like kind of harder to get stuff now. But yeah, that used to be my connection right there. And new release Blu-rays were only $5.
Wow.
I was like, yeah, so I'd buy all the new releases and probably maybe like $60 and have like a stack of 4Ks. And I'm like, I just saved like $80 right here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I gotta find out what's going on with him so I can kind of get back to that. Hopefully.
He might be in jail. I don't know.
Imagine that guy. FBI got him, man.
Yeah.
I got a question. Tony, did you participate or any of you participate in the Vinegar Syndrome sale yesterday?
I did. This was actually my first Vinegar Syndrome purchases. I've never got anything from them, so I was kind of like pissed off because I missed out on the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2.
Okay.
The slipcover is out of print. Well, it says sold out on there.
Yeah.
And
that was on there for a long time too.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty mad at myself because I'm not really familiar with them. I know that they're very popular and that they sell their stuff very fast.
One? Which slipcover?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2.
What is it? I didn't hear you both said at the same time.
Oh, Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2.
Oh, okay. You got that?
No, I didn't because it doesn't. The slipcover it says sold out.
Yeah, the slipcover's been sold out for a bit now. I was lucky enough, a friend of mine was going to send me an extra copy he had, so looking forward to getting that.
So I did purchase Freeway 1 and Freeway 2. Those are the ones I grabbed. I don't know anything about their whole thing. I'm just getting into it. So those are the ones I'm starting off.
Freeway's good. Freeway's pretty wild. It's like Little Red Riding Hood but on crack. It's pretty wild. And I have Freeway too, but I didn't grab that one because it's not on sale. That one was $34.99. So
what is their sell prices at? Like, what's the lowest they go that you know?
Their 4Ks are naturally all their 4Ks, like a standard 4K with the normal slip, like Freeway 2, will be $34.99. So that's what Freeway 2 is at right now. But Freeway is being sold at $29.99, so it's $5 off. Their VSAs are normally $29.99, and those are like $22.99 right now. And then the Roadhouse is $44.99 because it's a VSU, and I think I got it for what, $37.99 or $34.99 or $39.99. So anywhere from $5 to $10 off. Like actually $5 to $8 off. They're rarely ever $10 off at this point.
How long did the sale last for though? This one?
Until Sunday night,
A week.
probably at like midnight Eastern, 12 Eastern. So Monday morning, 12 Eastern.
What did you guys think of the Arrow announcements that they announced, like the house on the?
Yo, last house on the left.
Yeah.
Let's go right there. Tony, you're picking that up, right? Of course.
Mhm.
I can't wait. Tony, have you ever seen it? The remake of Last House on the Left?
I have. I've seen them both.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I
I've
like
only
those.
seen the
kind of
original.
movies.
I've never seen the remake.
The remake's good too.
The remake is really good.
Yeah, you need to check that one out, Jared.
It's a beautiful slip,
will.
and it comes with the booklet. I don't
No,
know.
yeah, definitely getting that. I was gonna ask, like, does it matter to you guys if the unrated version is not on the 4K, or is it like a big deal breaker for you guys, or it's like it doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter.
All depends on the movie, I think. So like The Town, because we're talking unrated, or if we're talking director's cut, because like The Town, for example, it's about 25 minutes longer, the director's cut, but it's only on Blu-ray. So I don't even ever watch my 4K of it because I always want to watch the director's cut, which is only on Blu-ray.
Right.
So it all depends on the movie. You know what I mean? If it's 2 minutes longer, a minute longer, what's the big deal?
Yeah,
Right.
plus the thought, just like what you said, Bob, to me, why not have the 4K have both versions? Or, to me, I think the 4K should be the definitive version of what.
It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. I don't know why it is. If it's more, obviously, it's probably about more money and it's just not worth it to them. But man, like some people care way more than Tony and I. Some people get really upset about that stuff.
And it could be that they've got plans in the future to release a different version of it. You know what I mean? To provide a new 4K of the director's cut.
So Punisher with Thomas Jane has a director's cut, or an unrated director's cut, I believe it's called. Definitely an unrated cut. It's about 15 to 20 minutes longer, I believe. It is a lot better. It's more bloody. It's bloodier. It is just longer by 20 minutes. I think it just adds more to the movie. That cut is only on DVD, and that movie's on 4K, and it's
Right.
only on DVD, the unrated cut. So we can't even watch that version of the movie unless you watch the DVD of it. And it's got a 4K.
Right. That's like.
And then The Warriors, which came out, Imprint put it out.
Mhm.
That was the first time they ever put the theatrical version out on Blu-ray. But the US still only has the theatrical cut on DVD. And the theatrical cut is much better than the director's cut for The Warriors. And anybody you ask will agree with that. I'm sure most people would say that.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I had something pop up here. Definitely, man. I agree with that. Let's see. What about we talked about Arrow's announcements, but what about the Scream Factory that they just announced that the Chuckies are going to be delayed a month? Did you guys pre-order those?
I did.
I pre-ordered the whole package, whatever, but
Yeah. I'm okay.
still have
I'm
the
okay
first
with
one.
waiting as long as they're going to do a good job, and it's not going to be an issue once they do release it. To me, I think it's better that they're taking the time to do that.
yeah, that's true
But
because they
they
know they get a
should've
lot of
planned-
bad feedback. with
You
that.
should have planned ahead of that and had the release date originally announced, knowing that they're going to have to do something extra.
The delays, I might be in the minority here. I think I'm probably I care the least out of anybody out there about delays. I hardly ever worry about a delay. As long as you get it right, then that's fine. It's a month. I could care less about the Chuckies getting delayed a month. It's closer to Halloween anyways.
Yeah,
It gives people more time to save up for the money or whatever. That stuff does not bother me. I don't now. However, I don't know why Rain Man's been pushed back 3 times now or 4 times. What the heck is going on with that 4K?
what I want to know is what happened to Panic Room. Is that just not going to happen no more, or what?
Yeah, I haven't heard.
That was never officially confirmed though, was it? I mean, Tony, did you know how Dawn of the Discs and Discfather will put out rumors all the time? Those are just rumors, though. It's not like the studio is officially confirmed it. You know how you saw the announcement from
Right.
Arrow Video today? that's confirmed. The company itself announces it, but I don't think Panic Room was.
Yeah,
who
I
is
haven't
that?
seen an official release for Panic Room.
I don't think it was ever official. I think everything comes down to rumors. I remember Discfather. I don't follow his page, but he put out like 4K of Tommy Boy. That's why when people will send me something that the Discfather announces, I'm like, I don't care what that guy puts out. I don't follow his page, and half the stuff he gets wrong anyways. So.
There's a couple like movies that he's announced that I still haven't seen come out.
Yeah, dude. Like I think
Crybaby with Johnny Depp. Supposedly was going to get a 4K, and that was a lot last year.
And I think a lot of times he does that to draw attention to his.
Yeah, a lot of these people, they might hear wind of it, like they just want to be the first one to drop it. That's why I follow two guys, Gore Forever and Disconnected, because they wait until the company announces it themselves. They get official confirmation. They're not putting out rumors and watermarking stuff. Like, they're good dudes. If you got a question, they'll comment back, they'll reply. If you DM them, they'll get back to you right away. Like, those are good dudes, you know what I mean? And they're going to let you in on the information and let you know what answer your question for you. So, like, I appreciate those guys, and I've never seen them put out false information. And I've seen that happen so often. So I just stopped following Discfather. I just don't care about that dude. And then he attacked Tony once in his story. So,
oh, man. Yeah, there's a lot of
don't come after Tony. Nope.
What was I gonna say? Damn it, I had a question too. If it comes back to me, I'll tell you guys. But
yeah, but like what Bob was saying, there's 3 people that I actually have notifications turned on my Instagram, and that is Disconnected, Gorefather, and Orbit DVD. So anytime they make a post, I get notified, and those are really good ones to follow on Instagram, because if they have something in stock, you'll know right away when it's available, and it's a good time to go ahead and make plans to order those titles.
And dude, Gore Forever, like, I'll voice message with him back and forth. He'll take the time to voice message me. And Disconnected, oh my goodness, he must have notifications turned on his phone, because you'll ask him a question and 2 seconds later he's responding. So, and they might not have the following count that Discfather or Dawn of the Discs have, but they're 1,000 times better. They're the go-tos for that stuff.
Right. Yeah, I follow Discfather, but I do notice a lot of like stories he posts are pretty like attacking a lot of anybody that comes against him or whatever. So
treat your supporters with respect, man. Like, I know some of these people could be disrespectful to you, but I've seen, this is when I unfollowed him because somebody had asked him a question in a comment section, and he replied, and he was like, what kind of stupid question is that? And said, like, you want me to out you or something? And it was just like, I got so mad. I replied to that comment, and I was like, don't be an asshole to your subscriber, to like your supporters. I was like, the guy asked a question, even if it's a stupid question, answer it and move on with your day. And if you don't want to answer it, then don't. But the last thing you should do is reply and be a jerk.
Right.
Trust me. I mean, Tony, you probably get stupid comments. I get stupid comments. I had a guy today reply on drop a comment on my 4K collection update, and he was like, sad. And I was like, what? Just sad. That's all he put. And then
the collection was sad.
I guess it's probably my collection. And then one person,
he's like supposedly spending money on movies, I would say, but
one person said, talk less, show more.
Dude, they're picky. Like, when I did my 4K collection, and they were like, do you dust your collection? Do you clean this? And then I was like, dude, are you watching it for the movies or this or that? Like, there's always going to be something they're going to say. So
I'm not going to lie. I think I told Tony, I hate, it is my least favorite content to record. I absolutely hate doing my collection update videos. I can't stand it. I'm only doing it to put it out there. People want to see it. It gets the views and stuff like that. But I absolutely hate doing it so much. And I'm finally happy to be done with my 4Ks, my digibooks, box sets, steelbooks, because now it's boutique labels, and it'll be a lot easier, hopefully. But it's so stressful. It is just annoying. And then you get stupid comments. And I know, I was talking to a buddy of mine yesterday, and he's like, just unsubscribe. Like, if you don't like it, just don't subscribe. I was like, well, when you put out collection updates, there's so many people that aren't subbed to your channel watching. So they're the ones that are complaining and saying, oh, I talk less and blah, 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 all this crap. Like they just tell you how your collection should be set up. Movie room tours are no different. People are like, how dare you have your movie room tour set up like this? This is where this should be. This is how this should be set up. Like,
everybody has their own taste of their own collection, the way they set it up, everything.
Yeah.
I did save your 4K collection and my favorites. I'm gonna be watching it soon, so I just came back from work. I literally just grabbed this live thing, so
I tried
I'll be watching it though.
It's like 30 minutes long. I tried to move fast because my Steelbook videos were like 2 hours, an hour 45 minutes. So my 4K is like 30 minutes, and then my Digibook box set is like 30 minutes too. I tried to channel my inner Tony.
Yeah, I think I've done my entire collection in under 4 minutes. So
No way.
no, I'm just kidding. I didn't.
Like, what the heck? I always ask
It's
Tony
so
for the
annoying though.
big collection,
Like,
man.
so I don't do the shelf by shelf. I know I watched your 4K video. You did the shelf by shelf, and ECO's done shelf by shelf. And I thought about it. It'd be so much easier to do shelf by shelf, but I've never done that. So I take the damn movies off the shelf, and it's just twice as much work. It's a
Yeah,
pain.
I think it's so much work to do that.
Yeah, it's a pain. I dropped a stack of movies yesterday. I had to edit it out, but you should have heard me. I should have left that shit in there. I was cussing up a storm. I was like, I'm so sick of this shit. I was like, I don't want to do this crap. And then I pressed record again, and I was like, this is this movie. And I'm smiles, and I'm like, man, off camera, I'm cussing.
Hey, that's the same with how I did it on my video. Like, I was already tired one row, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then the next row, I was like, I'm taking a break. And then I did the next row, and I was like, I hope these people appreciate it, because like,
Dude,
the things you're like, it's a hassle.
so it's the videos that get the most views, but it's the stuff that I hate doing the most. So like, it's funny because a lot of the stuff that gets the least amount of views on my channel is the stuff I enjoy doing the most. So, but
Yeah.
you know what, man, you got to give a little bit of what people want to see and a little bit of what you like as well.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And when you're recording a video, just be sure to turn the microphone on, because
Oh,
if you have to redo the video again, it's really aggravating.
Before I knew how to edit, Tony, I recorded an hour-long video, and I messed something up in it, and I recorded it all over again.
Oh, it's
Oh,
aggravating.
It was a haul, and I was like, oh my goodness, it's rough.
it sucks too when you do that, and like the first time you said what you said was like perfect way of saying it, and then I have to rethink of it again, and how did I say that? And it's like, oh god.
I just talked to Caprice yesterday. Poor Caprice. She recorded like a 45-minute video, and she said like only 11. She somehow deleted it, and she had to re-record all of it over. And she's like, and it was so good. I love the way I like spoke and what I said. And she's like, I tried to say the same things, but it never turns out the
Yeah,
same.
it's tough.
Yeah, and it's rough. Like you could accidentally delete something or whatever. That's why I love live streaming. There's no editing involved. Some people love the editing process. I don't mind, but I love to live stream. I like the interaction, man. I love collabing with other people, and I love interacting with the chat and just hanging out. That's what it's all about for me. Like, content's cool, but I don't know. It's the interacting, like getting everybody involved.
Yeah, definitely. Those Transformers are going to be wide release. They will be everywhere and cheaper in a month.
I think Paramount, right?
Yeah, I'm not in a hurry for those. Like, I got the package of collection. I'm like, I'm just going to stay with that. That's going to be a
I
double
still
dip.
have the 3 Transformers on Blu-ray. That's
Sure.
it.
Let's see. I missed out on the thing Walmart Steelbook and regret it. So you're right, Tony. Never know how fast they're going to go.
And that's the weird thing about the thing Steelbook. You know, it's still available in some areas. I think it's just based off of your location.
I need to check my Walmart.
You can't get it online. The thing.
Yeah. So if you go online to order it, if it's not available in any of your general location, then they act like it's not in stock anymore.
Yeah, Fish grabbed me a copy because my Walmarts are complete garbage and they only have DVDs. I just went to my Walmart to go see it. Yeah, I went to go see if they had VHS 99 and Miami Vice, and no, I haven't seen a Steelbook in one of my Walmarts. And
Yeah.
What was Jared saying?
So I don't think my Walmart has the
Yeah.
thing Steelbook.
Yeah,
I
I haven't
check
seen it
mine.
before.
I hate Walmart in general though. Like mine's always packed. Like it's ghetto, it's packed. I don't like to be in there anyway. So and all of our physical media is locked up. So if you want to look at something, you have to ask the associate, and they don't even want to do it. So
Yeah.
And the problem is they mostly carry DVDs.
Yeah. Yeah. If you want a DVD, that's the place to go.
Yeah.
I'm good.
If it's never on
Tony-
Blu-ray, then I decide to pick up on DVD. But most of it has the Blu-ray, so why they carry the DVD for?
Yeah.
I
Now,
feel
Tony,
like DVD should just be already combo packed in the Blu-ray, and then just keep 4K and then the Blu-ray. I know that DVD sell well, but I feel like at least just package it in the combo with the Blu-ray and just get rid of DVD as a solo unless it's really needed. Because I feel like, I mean, I know it's not gonna happen. Like 4K is never gonna sell really well as these DVDs are, because not even Blu-ray is. But I
You
don't
don't
know.
hear the same thing. They don't see the difference. That's why you don't.
The jump
Yeah,
from
the
DVD to
most.
Blu-ray is really big. I feel like I know that the jump from 4K or Blu-ray to 4K is not as big. Not everybody's gonna do that, but it's like at
the,
least get the Blu-ray.
the
At least,
movies that I find that have the biggest difference are older movies. So like I haven't watched Cool Hand Luke or Rebel Without a Cause yet, but I'm looking forward to that. And I'm really actually looking forward to the remake of Last House on Left on 4K because that Blu-ray was put out back in like 2010. So to me, the movies that what's up, Ken? The movies that benefit the most from a 4K upgrade from Blu-ray to 4K are stuff that got put out on Blu-ray in 2007, 2008, 2009 and haven't had anything since because that's 15 years old. Like that they were just getting started with Blu-ray. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what that 4K of Last House on Left will look like. Cool Hand Luke, that Blu-ray was old.
Yeah.
So Rebel Without a Cause. So like those movies, I'm really looking forward to checking out.
They look great. They do, both of
I'm
them.
sure they do, exactly. But something like Freaky, the movie came out in what, 2021? So Scream Factory put it out without a slip. And I know they got a deal with Universal, but I'm not buying that for $30 or $25 and there's no slip and it just came out 2 years ago on Blu-ray. I've gotten to the point now where I'm very content with my Blu-rays if I don't really need the 4K. So like Mallrats, I'll grab the other artwork, but I'm not going to grab the other both of them. I have the Blu-ray of it. I have the Blu-ray of Weird Science.
what about your Scream Factories? Are you upgrading those?
Yeah. I'm trying to collect all the 4K Scream Factory releases with slips. Well, all of them actually, but the ones that don't have slips, I could get whenever.
What are you guys doing with the alternate like slip covers for like Creep Show? Are you guys going with just the regular theatrical poster, or does it have to be the new artwork? Or
Tony, you buy 2 copies, don't you?
I do. Yeah.
Yes, so it's not an empty slip.
Yep. So, which this last sale that they did, the 4K sale that they just had, was a good opportunity for me to buy the ones that I needed to fill those empty slips up.
even the older releases, like the 4Ks, they had slip covers on. Like I saw people getting Company of Wolves. They still had a slip cover.
Yeah.
I was like, shit, I missed out. I need Company of Wolves still. That's probably the one I think.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I just don't think Scream Factory's 4Ks are jumping off the shelves that well. So I
No.
think those slips stay for a lot longer than 3 months.
And I guess they have like a deal with Universal because like Mid Level always says too, like these new releases that don't get 4Ks like Megan and Cocaine Bear, all this other stuff.
Violent Night.
It's kind of annoying, man, because it's like I'd rather just buy the 4K and just get it over with. But it's like down the road they're gonna put the 4K out.
Yeah.
No slip
Yeah,
from Scream
that
Factory.
like Wanted. I feel like that should have just been a regular catalog title, and it would have came with the slip, and it was gonna be cheaper. Because like these come out for like $20, and I like it when they do that because it's like it's affordable, it's new, and it comes with the slip cover. So
That Wanted's Shout Factory, right?
yeah,
Yeah, Shout. And that's no slip either. Yeah, if it's not a collector's edition, Shout Select is the weirdest because
World War Z, man, World War Z is not gonna have a slip either. I'm like, how?
that was a good month though. They announced World War Z Upgrade, all the Child's Plays, but I want Upgrade with the slip too. What the heck?
Yeah,
Upgrade's so good. Such a good movie.
So what I have to end up doing is going to side hustle and get these slips. So they still have slips on them, but it's more of a more money for them, I guess.
So Mika like brought up the upgrade in the restoration and the difference. So like Paramount Presents, they put out all of their Blu-rays, the Paramount Presents lines are 4K upscales. And I bought like Fatal Attraction and several others.
Yeah.
Announced the 4K, and I'm done doing that now. If I get the Paramount Presents one, I'm absolutely fine with that. I'm not upgrading to a 4K. Like I heard Fatal Attraction wasn't even that big of a difference. Like the Blu-ray to the 4K. I mean, Paramount Presents is great quality to begin with. And I don't need the 4K.
Right. I don't really collect the Paramount Presents. I got a couple of them, but what did I get? It's the one with Orlando Bloom and what's her name? The blonde girl from Jumanji.
Elizabethtown.
Kristen Dunst.
Elizabethtown.
Oh no, yeah, is it her in there? Or
Elizabethtown, I believe, is the one you're thinking.
Yeah, Elizabethtown.
Yeah.
I have that one, The Haunting, and The Haunting's getting a 4K now, so I'm like, I don't know. And that's not gonna have a slip either, so it doesn't really help. So
yeah, these companies are just taking advantage of us.
Got Ant-Man, Creed 3, and Shazam, $35. That's perfect right there. What's up, Dell on movies? How's it going, man?
Dell. Got Movie Swap coming up with Kenna on Wednesday. Next Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday.
Let's see. Miami Connection will be there. Be the next good one to go out of stock.
That's Vinegar Syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roadhouse is down to like 700, 600.
Yeah, that's definitely worth getting.
Roadhouse?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll look into that after this.
Like 650 copies. Don't open till Christmas, just for the slip alone.
I saw it too.
Yeah, the movie's not that bad. I mean, I've seen way worse Vinegar Syndrome. So, Tony, I watched Bay of Blood last 2 nights ago. I saw your box rating 2 stars. I gave it 2 as well. I was pretty bored with Bay of Blood.
Yeah, but still, you can see where it inspired different.
Oh, movies for sure. Yeah, Friday the 13th with the bed kill in particular. I was pretty bored overall.
Yeah, I'm pretty very honest with to me personally, my ratings on Letterboxd are going to be accurate for me.
I saw you removed your rating for Kill Her Goats.
Yeah, I've decided that I didn't want any kind of rating on it. It didn't deserve even an ounce of a star.
Dang. I mean, just looking at that trailer, I haven't seen the movie, but I know what I'm expecting, I guess.
Also, did you see, Tony, I was just going to surprise you. Did you see that there's a new slipcover for Kill Her Goats?
Oh, they're always doing. Every single week I get a notification about something different that they're doing with that.
Yeah, there's a third slipcover for it. I saw it on Raven Banner's website.
Oh, on Raven Banner?
Yeah, and then I looked it up on Blu-ray.com and I couldn't find it, but it's an actual slipcover.
If you're on Blu-ray.com and you're looking for Raven Banner, choose.
I went to Canada. It's not on there either. It's not a Raven Banner release. It's an O with an O, so it's that company that put out Kill Her Goats. I don't know why Raven Banner was selling it, but yeah, I was like a third copy of it. I was amazed by it. How do you share the screen, Tony? Because I could try and pull it up and show you guys. I don't know.
You just click on that present button at the bottom.
I'll try to. Let me look up the movie and I'll see if I can find it.
You want me to put it full screen on yours?
No, hold on. I'm gonna try and.
So, did anybody else see Kill Her Goats?
No, I haven't watched it. I just watched the trailer.
I do not recommend it.
It looks cheesy. So
it's worse than cheese.
The steelbook is what got people, I believe, though.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what got me.
Yeah.
You're saying share screen at the bottom, right?
Yes,
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. It says present.
Yeah, present and then share screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, share screen, entire screen. There we go. All right.
Of course, we're not seeing anything that you're sharing.
Well, he's got to click add to the stream or whatever, and I'll show you it.
How do I do that?
So you're doing it from your phone, right?
Yeah.
don't think the phone will work on it.
I don't know if it will or not. You're just gonna add to the stream.
Just
Like
like you added Jared Runner when he came in.
Oh, okay, got you. Now I see it.
if you see it.
There you go.
You got it. This is the
Oh.
other.
Yeah. Well, I mean, does that even make sense to you? What's on the cover?
And then you're gonna get that. So you're getting your art cards all over again, and then it looks like a sticker or something.
You could put on your truck, man.
$30. I don't know why. There's not even 5. There's like 4, 5. I guess there is 5 women throughout the course of the movie, but yeah, it's just messed up. I don't know. So
Yeah.
you're not gonna be
I
buying
really
that.
preferred more of the goat, to be honest with you.
You're not gonna buy that.
No, I'm not. I would have loved to seen that goat just attack every one of them, take them out in the first 5 minutes, and we would have been done with it.
It could
I
have
know
been
you're
a short
excited
film.
for Jaws
That's
2.
what I'm
You guys
saying.
pre-ordered that?
Yes.
No, I didn't because I saw that the UK put out a collector's edition of it. I think Zavi or the UK in general. I want to get the hard target as well. Did you get the hard target one? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's expensive, that hard target one. $60.
No way. I was just gonna get a regular flip cover for this one.
It's a collector's edition, but yeah.
Yeah.
The steelbook looks nice though.
Our
I like
target
it.
1 and 2. You're getting 2 films.
I'm waiting for Deep Blue Sea.
For
to
what? What are you getting 2 films for?
I think Hard Target.
What hard target and hard target 2 you get?
Yeah.
I have hard target 2,
Okay.
I believe.
Hey, listen, I'm just trying to justify why I bought.
No, you're right. I don't think Hard Target 2 is on Blu-ray. So, yeah, that's a good buy. I didn't know it comes with Hard Target 2. I actually don't mind Hard Target 2. Did you ever see it, Tony?
No,
Not bad. It's okay for straight to video. You know, it's
but it does help kind of initiate the purpose of purchasing the bigger set.
yeah. Hard Target 2 came out and came with the slipcover. I think I might have it. That's why I said that.
Hard Target 2.
Yeah, because it did come out on Blu-ray with the slipcover.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I've got it too.
What's going on, Double Future Podcast?
Hey Mika, hey Kara.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up?
Let's see. I just want to see if I've got any questions here. We got one right here. Tony, what do you think about the upcoming Color Purple film?
So at first I wasn't excited about it, but I think now that I've seen some of the images and I'm excited for it. I think that since it's based on a book, I think that many people can do different types of stories from it. So I'm looking forward to seeing how it turns out because I love the color purple, and it'd be nice to see something different with it. But they're never going to do anything as great as the original for me.
Do you like how everyone got that Steven Spielberg question right? What's your favorite Steven Spielberg movie?
Yeah.
Yep. I'll tell you what, I
They
wouldn't
did
mind.
put my picture right for the young Tony.
Who got it right? All 3 of them?
Derek did.
Derek did, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was fun little. I tried to have some fun with that segment. It's hard to do. You got to get, hey, what's up, culture? But yeah, I would, Tony, if Kill Her Goats, I'm tempted to get that slipcover because it would be funny to own more copies of Kill Her Goats than any other movie.
Would it though?
It would be funny. That would be silly, huh?
That would be very silly.
Let's see. I do have 2 digital codes to give away. Would you want to think of a question, Bob, maybe, so we can give away one of these? The first one will be the Italian Job, and first person that gets it right, I'll put it on. Well, you could DM me on Instagram.
All right.
Got to think of a question. The Italian Job, maybe something with Mark Wahlberg, since he's probably.
I don't know. Jeez, I was going to say something involving the 90s. In what movie? No, I can't say that. What movie did he do something to Reese Witherspoon on a roller coaster? What movie was it?
All right, first person to get that will get the Italian Drop digital code.
What movie was that? Where he is on a roller coaster with Reese Witherspoon.
Culture says he hasn't been at Walmart in 4 to 5 years.
Mhm.
I don't blame you, man.
Shit, garbage.
I hate when you gotta go in that store just to get one thing. It's like,
Hey, Kiana.
Mark,
That's
hey, what's up,
Target is
Tiana?
way worse
How are
than
you?
Walmart.
Mark
They're
got it.
overpriced.
Mark got it.
Yeah.
All their
All
stuff
right,
is
Mark.
overpriced.
Just go ahead and DM me on Instagram. It's 4K Media Guy, and I'll send you that code. And then the next code will be for the Shooter movie, digital code. So we need another question for Mark, or it could be any question in general.
In all fairness, Holland was a close second. He said Legally Blonde 3.
Oh. Hold on, let me see. Hey Tiana, how's it going? Let me get to the over there.
Speaking of Canada, she's out in Canada. Tiana, always a big supporter.
All right, so
Mr.
Mark
Not
that
Cats,
here.
Quit thinking.
What's up, guys? My internet just came back up. Well, just in time. Thank you for being here.
What's up, 4K?
So what's the question for the Shooter for this digital code?
It's another Mark Wahlberg movie. Jeez. Terrible on the spot. What's Tony's favorite war movie of all time?
My favorite war movie of all time.
Yeah.
Do you know what that answer is?
Not even We Were Soldiers? No, not that's like number 4.
That's a good one, but yeah, I don't think that would be a good question.
I know, I was just okay. I was just teasing. I'm sorry. I'm not good at this stuff. So what is your favorite war movie of all time? Saving Private Ryan?
There's so many good ones. It's really hard for me to narrow it down to just one.
Definitely for me, it's got to be Black Hawk Down.
Yo, Black Hawk Down's my number 1 favorite war movie of all time.
Yeah.
Number 1, hands down.
I'm stuck between two.
Which one?
Dunkirk and the other one's foreign film
Dunkirk?
called 800.
You'd like Dunkirk?
Yeah, I do.
Wow, you and Tim, and somebody else. Well, Tim's got to get together with you and do a live stream talking about Dunkirk.
I haven't watched that one. Is it good or no?
Everybody kind of teases Tim for it. We always have a hard time. Tim feels attacked because I think Dunkirk comes up on every live stream he's in, right, Tony? Just about.
Yeah, it's a tough one. To me, it was kind of hard for me to follow for some reason, and it didn't have the excitement that I was expecting a war movie to have.
Well, one that I would say that a lot of people don't talk about is Wind Talkers with Nicolas Cage. Do you
No,
guys
Wind
like?
Talkers is so good.
Yeah, I feel like that one doesn't get mentioned a lot.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yep.
Tony, you collect all the MVD visual or MVD the rewind collection. Not that. Damn it! Hold on. Marquee collection. This one. My bad. Right there.
There's so many different varieties. You've pretty much named all 3 that I know of.
Yeah, visual, rewind, and marquee. I really like the marquee collection titles.
Yeah.
You have them all?
No. I've got all of the rewind collection.
Yeah,
but I don't have all of the other ones.
Yeah, dude. You're right though. Nobody talks about Wind Talkers, man.
No.
The movie doesn't get the love it deserves.
Let's see. So what are we doing with the question for the Shooter? Was it his favorite war movie, or is that just like because people are doing it?
I don't know what. Oh, jeez.
You got a question, Jared? Maybe.
I don't know.
What was? Let me see first. I was gonna give. Hold on 1 second. I got something. I was gonna ask something about. Hold on.
Dunkirk visual masterpiece.
Okay, yeah, here we go. What movie? Name the 2 movies that Mark Wahlberg was involved in that were nominated for. Actually, no, I got a better one here. Name the movie he was nominated for Best Supporting Actor. I thought he was nominated for that. Best Supporting.
I wonder if I know that one.
He was involved in Best Picture was Fighter. That was nominated for Best Picture. But he was nominated. No, it's not Boogie Nights.
So Mark M says Boogie Nights.
It's not Boogie Nights.
Okay.
Best Supporting Actor.
Mark M says Departed.
It is Departed.
That's the one I was guessing too, because he's not like a big role in that one. He's more of just a cop.
Yeah, Best
I
Supporting.
forgot you seen the.
Well, Mark wanted giveaways, and he just won 2 of them, I guess.
That's what he wanted. So yeah, DM me, Mark, and I'll send both of them too.
Yeah.
It's congrats.
Congrats, Mark.
You got Marky Mark. I mean, his name's Mark. He got 2 Mark Wahlberg movies.
It could be.
Oh, I
Mark Wahlberg.
forgot. Dell and Tim. Dell's the other Dunkirk fan. Yeah.
Okay,
Dunkirk
that movie.
is just one of the most boring movies as far as war goes that I have ever seen in my entire life.
That's what I was going to say about Mark. He might be Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Man. He's a good actor.
So, what do you and Jared do with your digital copies once you use them? Do you take them out and throw them away, or do you keep them in the case?
I'd throw him away.
I burned them.
He burns them. Yeah, Jared's a little
Pyro?
yeah, he likes to burn things. That and shoot people with guns.
Yeah, Andy likes his swords as well.
Yeah.
Most people call me the weapons guy.
Yes,
really-
don't ever take Jared off, okay? Don't ever say anything bad about any anime because he'll come after you.
It's like John Wick with the dog, but with him it's anime. So
I don't watch anime.
I'm excited for that John Wick release, man. There's so many releases coming out for that. I got the box set from Walmart pre-ordered.
Mm-hmm.
So
Let's
I
talk
can't
about
wait.
that. So what do you get? You get 2 different steel books of it?
I'm gonna get the regular slip cover because I have all the slips for it, and I'm just gonna get that Walmart. I think it's a box set or something.
And then Amazon's putting out a special slip, I believe.
Yeah.
Are there 2 steel books? Best Buy's putting out a Lionsgate steel book, and then is Target putting out a steel
No,
book?
Walmart has another steelbook. It's just a regular Blu-ray.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. So they got 2 different exclusives, a box set and a steel book?
I honestly think the Blu-ray's more nicer than that 4K one,
Yeah.
the Walmart one.
The
Target
4K one will come with the slip cover, right? From Best Buy, I believe. As all their Lionsgate
The
steel book.
Target one is for the dog exclusive on Blu-ray.
Yeah, just a dog with the number on it.
Yeah, which would be
probably
nice.
looks like
It's
fun.
nice that they're keeping that consistent with the other releases. Walmart did release those black, silver foil slipcovers for the John Wick films. I wish
Right.
that they would have done something for the 4th one, but apparently not.
Yeah.
Did Tony? Did you grab that John Wick 1 through 3 thing from
Mm.
Best Buy?
Has playing cards in it.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry. I know what you're talking about.
the steelbook thing. Yeah, there you go. I'm waiting for a price drop. If it goes down,
I
I'll
only
probably.
have these 2 versions.
Oh, that's the Target one.
No, both of these from Walmart.
Walmart.
Oh my goodness. Those didn't just come out. Those are old, right?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, those are old.
Holy cow, there's so many different releases for
They released so
I'm
many of
still
John Wick.
missing the second one.
those are both from Walmart.
They are.
Yes.
Did they come out with all 3 of them like that? Matching?
Actually, yes.
Look up Slipcover Saturday. You
So
can see
Tar-
all those Walmart slips.
So Target is doing the dog slip again like they did with the other 3?
They are yeah.
That's pretty wild. I didn't even get those 3. They're still at Target, I believe.
Yeah, they're still there. So,
Yeah.
how much are they?
There's
No.
like 10 there. I was gonna grab them one day. There was like 10 of each one, and they were all mangled.
Oh wow.
All
Oh,
10, all 30 actually.
It's those the shelving units that they use that has the spring load, and when they start shoving things in there, they just push and push until
The
it gets
Target
trapped.
I go to doesn't have the spring load. It's just a shelf, but
Oh.
I don't know what the hell they're doing because they were all damaged. And I was like, I don't even want to. I can't do these. But they're only $10. But yeah, how many copies of John Wick do you have?
Oh,
Tony?
a lot.
Oh, I'm sure. Can you tell us?
I'd have to go pull them off the shelf to count them. There's steel books, slip covers, box sets, slip covers, slip covers, slip covers.
I missed out on the individual steelbooks for those, so they actually released a 3-pack one, and I thought that artwork was really good on it. It's 1 through 3, but it's in one steelbook. But the artwork was really cool.
Yeah.
Hopefully they do like some custom like on the holidays they usually do like the Christmas, the Halloween ones. I remember Best Buy, they did like the steelbooks of the horror movies. Those were cool.
Yeah.
They need to get back into that kind of stuff though. They rarely do it.
Are you talking about those 16 that were all matching
Yeah.
artwork?
Yeah. Do you have those, Tony?
Those were $10. I'm sure Tony has all 16 of them, right?
Yeah, like Jennifer's Bodies, Jeepers
Yeah.
Creepers.
They were $10, and now some of them go for 160 by themselves
Jeez.
somehow. Yeah, they were all $10.
I typically don't use the digital codes that come with mine unless they are an exclusive extra attached to the digital, but I don't mind adding films I otherwise wouldn't get to my digital collection. I don't own a single John Wick movie, just gonna wait until they finish with the franchise and wait for a 4K box set. And
Now you have
today
to
they
wait
just
for the
announced
fifth
that
one.
they're working on 5. So
What'd you say,
So,
Jared?
yeah, they're doing number 5.
yeah, they just announced that today.
They did?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
working on it.
I bet
But
it's
we
John
don't know
Wick.
if it's gonna be a prequel, if it's gonna continue from John Wick 4. It could actually
I
go.
want it to be a prequel.
Yeah, because maybe
Hey,
how John Wick started.
John Wick going to be in it?
Keanu's gonna be back in it, I'm sure.
I would assume. How do you? But I'll tell you what. I don't know who the other guy was that he dueled at the end, but holy cow, I love that guy.
Kane.
I absolutely loved him.
Yeah, Kane's cool. I like
I was in love.
the manager from the Japanese hotel. That kind of sucked. He died, but
Oh yeah, I did too.
he was in a Bullet Train too, and he's kind of like the same character in there.
Yeah, it might be 2030, Mondo.
Well, there's.
I tell
they're
people
making
to
a
quit
Bullet Train
buying.
too.
I tell people to quit buying the Fast and Furious box set. Tony, do you buy the box set every time it comes out? Every time they release a new one, like 6, you bought 7.
I bought a few of them at the beginning. And I ended up selling those once the franchise just kept going. So I don't have the box set.
I don't know. Not to attack anybody. I don't know why a single person would buy any of those box sets anymore. They don't cost Universal a thing to do because $1 because they're just putting the same damn discs in there and that's it. I mean, they're not.
The franchises they do it for is Jurassic Park, Fast and the Furious. It's the same like franchises. Like so, next movie is another one. It's like,
And that's Universal.
yeah, it's Universal.
Yeah.
Like now we have that Jurassic Park, right? That steelbook, but it's not a U.S. release, right?
That's the new one coming. That's not US. No.
Yeah, UK release. Amazon UK has it available.
Sucks. I actually wanted that one too.
Yeah. Well, Zavi's still not shipping to the US.
Amazon UK is.
No.
Yeah, Fast and the Furious. I blame the people that go watch it in the movie theater that keep making it stay alive. So at the end of the day, you guys complain that you guys are tired of it, but you guys keep going to watch it. So they're gonna
What,
keep.
Fast and Furious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoy them. I really want to see them end, but I have fun with all of them. But
Fast X is slightly better than Fast
Fast
9.
X is better than F9.
Still not as good.
No, man. 8, 9, and 10 are probably the weakest, I would say.
The only good thing about Fast X was Jason Momoa. I think he steals the show
He's so
entire
old.
film.
He's
That's
so
what I'm
old.
hearing.
So Jared's the one that's solely responsible for these Fast and the Furious movies to continue on.
I enjoy them.
Yeah,
I
after
enjoy
that one, I'm stopping.
That was
No, I
it.
really want to see them just finish it. I wish they would. I know Sue brought it up. I would
Was
rather.
originally supposed to be 2 parts,
Yeah,
but
and then
Not
they
three.
decided to make 3 parts.
3. I really just wish it would be 2. I just want to see it end, but
Until the next carpet, I think they're going to make a 4th part.
It's like beating horror franchises at this point with the number. It's gonna pass
Basically, being a dead horse by now.
like gonna be like. I
no,
wouldn't
you
mind
know
like
what, though? Everybody craps on Fast and Furious. Then we need to start we need to start shitting on Marvel then, because they got 30 of them, 31 of them, and until Guardians of the Galaxy, like, that was good. It was very good, but it's still not groundbreaking. Sorry, I know everybody was like, "Oh my god, this was the greatest thing in the world." The animal cruelty and stuff. It was good. I really liked it. I did not cry once. Everybody was saying it was one of the saddest Marvel movies. I didn't cry. Tony, did you cry at all in that?
I didn't even know.
I didn't get choked up at all in that. Now I know I'm not like, I know if you're a huge animal lover, like Sue said, she cried multiple times watching it. But she's a huge animal lover.
I love animals too, but there wasn't anything about that made me choke up. But I don't have a heart, so that had something to do with it.
Yeah, Sue has a heart. I guess we don't,
Did
Tony.
you-
But no,
Killer Goats though.
I'm ready to see.
Right?
I'm ready to see Marvel end. Like, I really, really, really would love to see Marvel fail at this point and just end, like, crash. I'm over it. I'll continue to see them because I'm invested this much into them.
Yeah.
30
I
movies
think
in.
it'll be
Man,
done
I would
until
love to see them crash.
the multiverse saga ends.
I
Then
honestly
done.
checked
I'm
out
not
of Marvel
continuing.
after Black Widow. Like
They should have ended after. Look, I like Spider-Man, but they should have ended after Endgame. If you're going to call a movie Endgame and then release 7 more movies after that, what's the point of calling a movie Endgame?
yeah.
And I know people are like, well, it was the end of a phase or whatever. It was the end of. I was like, what the? It's still a Marvel MCU. Yeah, culture's right at the end of the day, just like Fast and Furious. I mean, these franchises, we could all crap on them. People shit on Fast and Furious all the time, but it's still chugging along $500 million, 600, 700 million. Why would you stop? I mean, if the 4 of us made a movie and people didn't like it, but it made 600 million, would we stop? Hell no, I'm making a sequel.
Yeah. Even isn't Winnie the Pooh getting a sequel, like the horror franchise one?
Yeah, that's next year. Yeah.
The budget was super low, but it made over $2 million bucks at box office.
Yeah.
I actually didn't hate Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. I had fun with it. I watched it backstage with Mizzy once, and the 2 of us actually enjoyed parts of it. It was not nearly as bad as it could have been.
I did like the AMC. I think AMC killed it with that rocket popcorn bucket statue. It's amazing and heavy, well made.
Oh,
Brian,
Thing.
that statue was incredible. But so here's the thing. Okay, so did you guys see the Fast and Furious popcorn bucket?
Yeah.
Okay. That was a car, and I felt it. I held it. It was cheap. It was very light. It wasn't even heavy. It is not mechanical. It doesn't have anything like that at all. And that was like $55 for a car. Okay. The Rocket Raccoon one was like 40, I believe. And it might have been 45 or 50, but it was way better. That was solid. It was heavy. He looked great. It was awesome. I do agree completely with Brent. That was a really nice one. But that Fast and Furious bucket for $55, I believe, ridiculous. It's garbage anyways. I held it and I was like, you got to be kidding me. I was like, is it like remote controlled? He's like, no, there's no batteries. I was like, what the? Like, not in a million years. What happened to the popcorn tins? I missed those.
Yeah, I still have some of those. I got the Endgame one, and sadly, I have The Last Jedi. Horrible movie.
I've got a bunch of those also.
Oh yeah, Mark, I forgot about that Scream Ghostface popcorn tin because that's going to come in August.
I'm still waiting for mine. It's like we ordered that back before the movie went in theater.
Yeah.
They ship in August, so in time for. It'll be nice If Mark didn't tell me, I would have completely forgotten. I look forward to forgetting about that, and then one day just boom, it comes. I'll be looking forward to that because I got some cups too with it and all that stuff. But Tony, you don't collect popcorn tins, do you?
I do. I have a big collection of
But you
popcorn
said you
tins,
can't anymore.
but I have quit collecting those.
How about you, Jared?
No.
No popcorn tins. Yeah.
I have like 3 of them. That's about it. It's got to be like a movie I really like excited for.
Yeah, man. These now they're just doing gimmicks with it and jacking up the price to $50. I'll pass all the time on that. They did a
Can't blame me inflation,
yeah.
basically.
They did a Creed 3 one, and that was pretty cool. It was like $15 for that one, I think.
The Fast and Furious bucket is $50.
I think 55, $54.99 or $49.99. Yeah.
If you got a place to kind of display it in your collection, I think it looks nice.
The car, the Fast and Furious car,
Yeah, anything that's movie.
for sure. But now I agree 100%. I love the collectibles; they look great. However, that Fast and Furious car, you couldn't justify that for $50 in any world in
Yeah.
a million years. That was the most overpriced thing I've ever seen AMC charge. $50 or 55 for a car and some popcorn. Get out of here with that.
Right. What did you get from the Scream one? Did you get like the
I
popcorn?
got it all. I got the plushie or whatever. I've never collected a plushie, so that's a first. See, that's
Damn, girl.
when did you get that?
Volume 2, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, popcorn bucket, and then the Deadpool slipper.
See, that's cool. That's really cool. And that's probably what, 10 or $15?
Yeah, they were cheap.
Yeah, dude, that's really cool. See, that looks cool. But that's $20, $15. That's better than the car you get from Fast and Furious. And that's 50.
Inflation. Jared said it. Inflation.
Yeah, they could ride that car right up their ass for $55. Sorry.
I mean, is that even possible?
In Fast and Furious, they would do something like that.
Anything's possible, man.
Yeah, they went to space. Why not fly a car up there?
What movies are you guys excited for that like coming to the theaters? I'm probably excited for Meg 2. Like that looks like a fun one.
I hope it's better than Meg. I hope it's better than Meg.
Oh, you didn't like the first one?
No, it's just the shark's so damn big. Like, I love shark movies, but here's the thing. Shark movies, there should be a rule. You should not be allowed to do a shark movie and make it PG-13 at all. And I know it's going to sell way more tickets. PG-13 makes more money, but Meg suffered so much. There's no blood. There's no violence. They had the whole feeding frenzy in the shallow end when that shark went there, and it didn't do a damn thing. Like, that was a totally missed opportunity. It's too big. I've never thought I'd say that a shark's too big, but the mouth is just way too big.
And then in the trailer, it eats a T-Rex. Like in this new one, it's like,
oh my god, dude! I'm actually looking forward to Black Demon or Demon something. What is it? Demon Shark?
oh, well, they got Cocaine Shark coming out.
What?
Yeah. That trailer just dropped. Like,
check your local Walmart for the DVD release.
Yeah, they're basically ripping off Cocaine Bear, basically.
What the?
It looks so bad. The trailer is like.
I know Black Demon is already out. Yeah, see, I'm looking forward to that one.
Me too.
But yeah, but it's a mega. It has to be huge, but too big, man. Like
the size of the Titanic, man.
I got to see that Black Demon, but I just hope they don't go in a weird direction with it. But it's got like Lucas something in it, Lucas whatever. One I saw today. I went to the theater. I saw The Wrath of Becky.
You did?
Yeah.
It's in the theater?
Yeah, I saw it in theaters today.
It's not playing in any of our theaters.
One showtime today, and I finished up with my client, took a shower, went to grab lunch, and then I went to the theater. And it was very short, an hour and 20 minutes. I like the original more, but I still had fun with it. Black Demon, yeah. So I was right. I was worried about being wrong. But I think I got the original Becky right behind me somewhere, Tony. You sent me that one.
Yeah, you like that slip?
I love it. I don't know
So
what
now
it is.
you have two different slips.
I sure do. I think the other one's Quiver Distribution, and that one is Ronin Flicks.
Yeah.
I don't even know. What
Did y'all like Becky? Jared, did you see Becky?
I've never seen the first one.
Yeah, you need to see it. It's really good.
Are we talking about that little girl, like the Home Alone?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Like a home invasion type film.
Yeah, I got the Blu-ray.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun.
All right, here is the Quiver Distribution one.
I have.
That's yeah. So same artwork. I gotta find the other one. Oh, where's
That new artwork wasn't in stores, so it was like online only.
Right. Online only.
Ronin Flicks exclusive? Yeah. I don't know where Ronin Flicks
It
is.
should be cheap already, Becky. It's been out for a while.
Do you have like a speedway that runs across in front of your house?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. I live in the hood, man. So the hood is like always loud. It's always noisy. Like sometimes you're trying to sleep and it's freaking loud outside.
Thank you, Tony.
You're welcome.
Where I'm at, I live by your cornfield, basically.
Dang, you be watching Children of the Corn or what?
No,
Have you seen that movie?
I've seen the first one.
Yeah, if you
That's
live by Burn,
the
man.
only one you need to see.
Wow. Friggin' Holland. More talk, less talking, more showing. To dig at me. Friggin' Holland.
Never seen. But
Friggin' Holland, man.
dude, that new Children of the Corn, dude. I passed on that too. I heard it was bad.
You know, I still haven't watched it, but
That'd be a third remake. basically.
absolutely, it is the third remake. That is correct. I love RLJE. If there's anybody that should be getting review copies, it is me getting review copies from RLJE. I talk them up all the time. I promote their stuff all the time. They should be sending me review copies. Not that I can't afford it. It's like $12.99 for most of their stuff, $15-20, but still, they put out a lot of stuff and I buy all of it. I will promote the hell out of their stuff if they start sending it to me.
So you're gonna watch this one, the new one?
I will. I'll get around to it at some point. I got it right here. Where's RLJE?
What do you think these reboots suffer from? Like these like say they made Children of the Corn, but they actually it was a high budget film. You think that would be successful more, or is it like?
You know, Children of the Corn, I guess, it was supposed to come out in 2020, but it got pushed back. It got delayed.
Because of the pandemic.
What was that?
What's up?
So because of the pandemic.
Oh,
Yeah, I think so. I don't know what Children of the Corn. I think remakes can thrive. It just depends. That one's not good. I like
a little bit burnt out by
RLJE.
sequels and remakes.
I like RLJE and what they do. I'm not saying everything's perfect, but I like it. But I will tell you one thing that pissed me off. I would love to have a word with RLJE, and I know Tony has both of these. This is unacceptable. All right. This is absolutely unacceptable. And I know you can go through Side Hustle and do customs, but Tony and I don't do custom. Very original pressing kind of guys.
Right.
That is unacceptable. You cannot do that. A slip, what is it, right here? And then they just released this. Like, especially this coming out after, like, this should have this slip, if any, with that. That's just because I don't know how Tony is. It's like when I put my slips on the shelf and all that stuff, I have it all slips and then non-slips.
Yeah, mine's mixed.
Oh, you do mix. Okay, so yours does,
I don't have the space to separate.
but it would bother me to have like them. So like you could see right behind me right here. That's like, so I was backstage with Fish and Mizzy the other day and they're like, Bob, you separate all your Kinos like that? I'm like, oh yeah, I got my 4K slips. Then I've got like Blu-rays with slips. Then I got double features with slips. Then Blu-ray non-slips, and then Blu-ray non-slip double features. Like I have to do it like that. So, so it drives me crazy because I just think they look way better on the shelf, all slips rather than mixing them in together. It's just my
Right.
OCD because I have the Shout Select by numbers
Mhm.
and they look like garbage because you got some slips and then like non-slips and they just look terrible.
Have you seen Apex from RLG?
I have not seen it.
I've seen it.
You have seen it, Jared?
Yeah.
Ken forced you to watch it?
No, I've been hearing good things about it, but when I watched it, I instantly regretted it.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Culture Trini saying that his 7-year-old niece saw The Little Mermaid today and loved it, and that is all that matters. Just saying her name is also Ariel. Grown up, stop the foolishness. I'm not interested in that Little
I
Mermaid.
was gonna say you're not a Disney guy. You hate Disney, right?
Yeah, and it's not that I mean it's just that they don't listen to the fans. They don't. They anytime they get feedback, they take it negative, and it's like instead of actually listening to their fans. And I'm not saying like I will say with Star Wars, they're doing a terrible job, and I know you guys know like they're gonna close down the Galactic Starship, whatever, Star Cruiser.
Mhm.
That's closing down. And it's like you guys are wasting all this money. They're losing billions of dollars, and nobody's asking for sequels, and they keep making the sequel trilogy. It's like
I always see your stories.
it's just that there's some topic videos I want to do on that. Just kind of like going down what's going on with Disney, but I feel like in general they just don't listen to fans. So
What you have there, Jared?
The only good live action from Disney is Pete's Dragon.
Yeah, they did a great
One
job
thing-
with Pete's Dragon.
Very underrated. Nobody really talks about this.
Yep, I
What a
loved
shame.
it. I was a big fan of the original, and when they did the reboot, it was very well done.
I say one of the better live action.
Same way with the Jungle Book. I think the reboot of the Jungle Book, they did a really good job with that one.
I mean, I'm glad people like The Little Mermaid. If you guys wanted to watch it, that's good. Like everybody has their opinion. From what I see so far, it looks pretty dull. Doesn't look. I know a lot of people say it doesn't look colorful. It doesn't look vibrant.
And I haven't even seen a trailer.
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it. I really do enjoy my Disney films, and I've enjoyed for the most part all of the reboots that they've done, and I think this one right here should look pretty good.
Did you?
I've been
What
hearing
about The
it's-
Lion
It's
King?
way more better than the original.
Say that again.
I said I've been hearing most people saying they love it better than the original.
Oh, really?
The Lion King?
Yeah.
No.
No,
Little
Little
Mermaid.
Mermaid.
Oh, I was about to say, man, what the heck?
Did you like the Lion King remake?
To me, the Lion King remake was pretty much almost shot for shot.
Just
Which
like
seems, I love
But
it when
less
they do something a little
emotions.
bit different. You know, they did something different with Dumbo. They did something different with Pete's Dragon. You know, they put a little twist on it. So to me, I think it makes it more interesting when they do something different.
you have the AMC A-list pass?
I don't.
Okay. Do you go to AMC or do you go somewhere else?
I do not. I go there if I have to, but the one that's more convenient to me is an NCG theater.
Okay. Where'd you get that? The popcorn bucket?
For Groot.
No, yeah, yeah.
So this came out when
I
Guardians of the
talking about
Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I'm talking about.
Oh,
Yeah, Volume 3. You just said that. Yep, she works for Disney.
Oh, she works at Disneyland, or
Yeah, in California. So is that Disneyland?
yeah,
Right?
Anaheim.
Yeah, I'm not sure what she does, but she works. Cinemark Online. Okay.
I still haven't been to Disneyland, and it's like next to me. But I'm not saying
Disney
it's
World.
bad, but for what franchises I actually care about, they don't take care of them. But I don't really care for. I love all the animated movies. Like I don't need the live remakes of them. I already have the animated.
so that's a good point. What Dale's saying about being an oddball. So with me, I usually have to wait for these animated or these Disney films to come on Disney Plus or on physical media because I would feel very awkward going into the theater as a grown man to see.
I was gonna say, Tony, just go. It's all right. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't want to be that guy.
That could be
Yeah. And you know, my kids are grown also. There's no when they were little, of course, we'd go to the theater and watch all the Disney stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But as a grown man, it's kind of weird for me to go in and see.
I really don't care what I go see. Like I started going to the show by myself when I was like 2008, so it's been a long time. Some people get really ashamed or nervous about going out to eat by themselves. Like I'm not going to go sit at a 5-star restaurant by myself, but I really don't mind sitting. Now I'm not going to like, it depends on the place. I'm not going to go get like a big ass table and a steak by myself, but I don't mind doing things by myself at all.
Yeah.
I don't have shame in that.
Yeah, me and Ken's going to go see The Little Mermaid together.
You guys should cosplay too, like the red wig.
Wow.
Well, if I go, I'm wearing my Mid-Levolution t-shirt.
Somebody has to be Flounder, so you already seen how Flounder looks like too. I don't mind remakes or reimagining of films. I love to see what other creators do with their own creative license. We always give it a shot. Agree, Tony? It's great to see what they do with it.
Yeah, I don't. If I'm going to see a remake, make it different. I don't want to see a shot for shot remake. I mean,
But
I know
there's
that
some people that complain that just doesn't.
They want it by the book. And
yeah,
they-
but you're gonna when making a movie, it's like content creators. You're gonna have haters. If anybody's watching, you're gonna have haters. So like, you can't please everybody. But if you're making a movie, do your thing with it. Like it's a remake, but do your own thing. Make your own style. Like it's your movie. But the studios get involved and tell them what they have to do too. So
Yeah, you know, similar with what they did with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and what they did with the Last House on the Left. You know, they changed it up some to where it's almost a different telling of the story.
the
they did with
2003 remake of Texas Chainsaw Massacre is incredible. It's incredible.
Same way with the Amityville Horror. I enjoyed that remake of it.
In Dawn of the Dead 2004, it's not shot for shot, but it's similar, but they changed it up drastically by making the zombies run. And everybody, for the most part, that I talk to loves the 2004 Dawn of the Dead.
I still yet to get on that, the original and the remake. Dawn of the Dead.
just what was it that they put, like Disney Plus? They put is it Peter Pan and Wendy? That thing really flopped bad.
It did. It flopped.
It's kind of hard to trust Disney and be like, oh, I'm gonna go watch this in theaters, because you most likely feel like you'll be disappointed. I feel like there's more people disappointed recently with what they've been putting out. It goes for Marvel. It goes for everything that they've just been putting out in general. Everything's rushed. It feels cheap.
2003 was better than what Disney put out this year.
I just hope Scream, because they're rushing it out.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they don't mess it up, because I feel like when money gets involved and studios are like, look, cash in, let's go.
Get it going.
Out. I feel like they don't care as much. That care is gone, and it becomes money first and then care second. So, and I feel like Paramount or whoever's involved, I'm assuming it's Paramount, was like, green light, Scream, let's go, get it out there. We need the writers. And
Same way with what they did with the Halloween. You know, they kind of rushed those, and you can see how terrible those ended up.
I mean, they even switched the damn plot for kills and that or ends, and it was one of the worst horror movies I've ever seen.
It sucks, huh? Like I really wanted to see what they did after Kill.
What? I don't care how you. No disrespect to the people in the chat, but how is it possible to enjoy Halloween Ends? Like, how? In what world is that a good movie? Like, I'd love for somebody in the chat right now to explain.
I think
I
that
thought
some
it
people
was
just like.
okay,
I
and
feel
didn't
like
love it or hate it.
I feel like there's just some people that feel like if they hate it, they feel like they're gonna hate Halloween in general, and they're like super fans of the franchise. That God, I love every single movie, or if they're not a fan, it's like I was such a huge fan of the 2018 and Kills, and I know that Ends was not great.
Look, I'm fine with, doing a standalone movie, but the fact that that's Michael's last hurrah, like that's so disrespectful an hour in. Like it just doesn't make sense to me. But Mika said the Crazies and also Evil Dead remakes. Like the Crazies remake is so good. Nobody talks about the Crazies remake. And that, in my opinion, is way better than the original. I thought the original Crazies was rather
I've
pretty
seen the
boring.
remake. I've never seen the original. It's on Tubi. I need to watch that.
Yeah, I love the remake of Crazies. And I think Adam, my buddy, has a slip for that. And that's a rare slip to get. Those movies that are 13 years old, those slips are hard to come by now.
Do you guys have faith in the new Friday the 13th kind of come out? Like, do you guys think they'll do it justice? Or
That's a TV show, right?
well, there's a film and there's a TV show, so they're doing both.
A24 or something's putting that out. The show.
Yeah. So how do you know any how long that's gonna be, Tony, on the show?
I don't know.
I just know that they're calling it. I think it's called Cramp Crystal. Or
Yeah.
Crystal Lake or something like that.
Yeah. I look forward to a new Friday the 13th movie. I'm in the minority, but I didn't hate 2009's Friday the 13th. I enjoyed it.
I actually like that one.
I enjoyed it too. Yeah.
There's a lot of kills, and Tim is getting so jealous of Tim, but Tim's about to meet Danielle Panabaker.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I am jealous of that. But yeah, I feel like she dies in every damn horror movie she's in, though.
What about Five Nights Freddy? You guys excited for that?
I don't know what
I
that is.
am.
That's got Matthew Lillard in it.
People were complaining about the red eyes. That's
Yeah,
literally part of the game, the actual lore, and people are complaining about it.
I think that movie's gonna be successful, so we'll see how it goes on.
And I don't know, I'm surprised they yet actually use practical effects. not
Practical
CGI.
effects.
Oh, practical effects are great. I think there was some practical effects in Becky today. Looked really good. Wrath of Becky. But Amika it made a very good point about originality in horror movies. I mean, love it or hate it, like you got to appreciate movies that take a shot, though. And It Follows took a shot and killed it. I know The Guest isn't a horror movie, but like that, it was different. You're Next.
Yeah.
Took a shot with a twist, and Your Next turned out really well with a amazing
I really like Your
A
Next.
Quiet Place. A Quiet Place was so different.
Quiet Place. Yeah, dude. I feel like A Quiet Place, not too many people talk about it. I know it's been similar, but I think A Quiet Place was super original and creative. And I think John Krasinski murdered it as a director. Like A Quiet Place to me is a masterpiece. I'm dead serious. I think it's a masterpiece. Like it is one of my favorite horror movies ever made.
When are we getting is it the prequel or are we getting?
Yeah, we're getting a prequel before a third one, but we are going to get a third one. John Krasinski, I believe, wrote the prequel, but he's not directing it.
Oh,
That's what I heard also.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
also
a
hearing the
spin-off.
prequel, not the sequel.
They're doing like spin-offs and then a third and a prequel. I think like a whole works going on with that. So I thought the sequel was a good follow-up as well. I mean, first off, Emily Blunt is remarkable, absolutely amazing. She's just perfection. From looks to acting skills, she's amazing. She's incredible. But when she steps on that nail, on that screw, holy cow! Oh my goodness.
dude, I hated when I went to watch A Quiet Place Part 2 because it was the opposite of this. It was like noisy. Everybody was on their phones. I was like,
Yeah, I
this
hate
is
that.
a freaking quiet movie.
Dude, even I've heard, because I didn't see A Quiet Place in theaters, but like people didn't want to chew popcorn. I heard like they didn't want to make a peep. I can only imagine how amazing the experience would be if the whole theater is silent. But man, all it takes is one person. I would hate to be the person that ruins that theater experience, especially a movie like that.
Yeah, they were bringing their kids. I was like, this is not a kids movie.
No.
My theater experience for Cocaine Bear was ruined. And what's her name? Who was the actress in Cocaine Bear? What's her name, Tony?
Oh, man.
Oh my goodness.
I can't remember.
It's somebody in the chat help me out. No, I still love Naomi Watts. I'm going to get 2 orders of nachos for Quiet Place Part 3. So, what is your name?
I can't see the name without using my magnifying glass, and I'm not doing that.
Kerry Russell. He's got it. Kerry Russell. So,
Thank
Kerry
you.
Russell was on a night show, I think, with I don't know that guy who does like late night TV, super popular, but Jimmy Kimmel, I believe, or Jimmy Fallon or whatever. So she was on there and she was like, I hope people go see the movie and talk back to the like screen. This is a movie that begs to be talked. Like it deserves interaction when you go see the movie. And I remember after the movie was over, I was talking to the manager of the theater and I was like, dude, that was terrible. And he's like, why don't you come and get me? I was like, because I'm not a snitch. And he's like, I don't want you getting thrown out because you're getting in a fight. Because I love the manager at AMC. Like him and I are really good friends. And he's like, well, Kerry Russell last night was on Jimmy Kimmel or whatever. And she's like, or he said she literally, and then I went and watched the interview and she's like, I hope people have fun talking to each other during the movie. It deserves to be, you should have a conversation and scream and cheer for the movie. And I'm like, no movie should be like that.
No.
If you're in the theater, you're not supposed to talk.
Right.
So I couldn't stand that. And there's too many. So Cocaine Bear, you know how some movies grow on you after a while? Cocaine Bear is actually doing the opposite. Out of theater, I liked it. I had a bad experience, but rewatched it and I was like, it's not the best. There's so many flaws in Cocaine Bear. Too many characters for one, but also I feel like Elizabeth Banks is not the best director in the world. She has not directed a great movie from my understanding yet. I don't know what.
I enjoyed Cocaine Bear though,
I
but
thought
I
Cocaine
don't
Bear
think
was okay.
I don't think that I needed
It's-
to rewatch it this quickly. One time watch is plenty for me.
Yeah, it's fun, but there's so many characters. So what we need is more bear in that movie.
And more kills.
that's-
That's what I enjoyed about it was the kills.
More bear and more cocaine. Or more bears and more kills and more cocaine. Well, there was a
More
lot of
cocaine.
cocaine. But I need more bear killing. That's what we needed.
You need to go to Scarface's mansion and get more.
Hmm.
Oh man.
It's just too much dialogue. A movie like Cocaine Bear, I think a lot of people go into it and they're looking to have fun. Like Tony said, he wants the kills. As Tony said, Tony likes gore.
I do. That's the best part of it.
Yep. So when you go into a movie like Cocaine Bear and you don't get that, it's like, well, there's too many characters. I mean, the one kill on the tree was so cool.
Yeah,
It's such a cool.
I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, but there's some pretty good kills.
The
Not
ambulance,
not enough though.
the ambulance scene, and the spoiler alert to anybody who hasn't seen Cocaine Bear yet. It's not a huge spoiler, but the woman that flies out of the paramedic and drags her face on the concrete. She's alive at the end. Have you stayed for the end credits? Tony, I don't know. You're like,
I'm saying yes.
Oh, you stayed. You saw her that she was still alive at the end in the end credits.
Yeah, I'm just not participating in the spoiling part.
I did say spoiler alert, and Cocaine Bear has been out. I feel like a lot of people saw it, but wait, there's there's a sequel coming for Cocaine Bear.
I'm not sure. I never
I
heard
better
of
hope
it.
not.
You didn't like Cocaine Bear, Jared?
Cocaine Shark
It was
probably.
meh.
Tony
I gotta see this
Fever, and
one.
the only cure is more gore.
More gore. Gore forever.
I know expensive day is gonna be for you, Tony, is Avatar when all that Avatar stuff
I've already got all. So
I literally didn't say who dies. I said the woman that gets dragged, so you don't know who it is. So, and I said spoiler.
I've
alert.
already pre-ordered all my Avatar 2 stuff.
So how many copies are you getting of that?
4K, Steelbook, Blu-ray, Disney Movie Club exclusive Blu-ray,
And there's a one.
and I'm getting the 4K Avatar that's being released the same day, I believe.
Do you think that movie's gonna sell like it's gonna be like really gone fast?
Sorry, there's a 3D release also.
Yeah, there's a lot of copies of that, and I haven't even seen the original Avatar. So
The
What were you
original was
saying? What were you
okay.
saying?
I said, do you think that's gonna fly off shelves like in the stores? No,
I
you
don't
think
think
it's gonna be a lot of stock?
I think there'll be a lot of stock.
Oh, okay.
Because
I did see
I
like
really didn't hear very many people talking about going to see the movie. They've been so far removed from the original after all these years. I think the people that went and saw it were people that were truly interested in seeing it. I think there's a lot of people that are just waiting to see it.
yeah,
did you all say Cocaine Shark is what the shark movie's called?
yeah,
Shark.
And they released a trailer for this.
yeah. Go on YouTube. It should be on there.
But it's not going to theater. This is like a DVD Walmart.
It looks
movie?
like it looks like straight to DVD.
Okay, gotcha. I mean, does it look really bad?
The CGI is really, really bad. It looks like a PlayStation 1 game of the the shark. To me, it looks like the Mummy Returns.
See the trailer,
Yeah.
Tony?
No, I have not. I don't watch. I try not to watch trailers.
Yeah.
But Cocaine Shark would be one that would probably be permissible because, you know,
Do you buy Walmart DVDs, Tony, or no?
I do not buy Walmart DVDs.
He's all happy. Like,
I know one person.
I bought Walmart DVDs. I would be definitely out of space. There's so
Tony,
much.
look what I'm trying to win right now. It's got 10 minutes left. It's To Live and Die in LA with the slip from Shout Select.
Yeah.
Because that's a tough one, you know. That was like $150 for the longest time. So, but now that they announced it on 4K, as soon as 4Ks get announced, man, if that's when you're looking to get a Blu-ray cheap, wait until there's a 4K announced. That's when you get it cheap.
say 7-11 DVD release date. Get a Slurpee and watch Cocaine Shark.
Is he for real? It's 7-11. It probably is because that's a Tuesday, I believe. It's July 11th is a Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm not sure, man. I'm not gonna be watching it, so I'm waiting for Deep Blue Sea to get a 4K. That's one of my favorite shark movies. I don't know if it's possible that it
That's
will get one.
Like somebody that Disney owns, I think.
I'm still waiting on taking 4K.
But the director, Rennie Harlin, he is in the works, like I think already started shooting, or they got the script and everything for a movie called Shark Attack, and he's going back to the water. Shark movie.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
I like shark movies when they're done like right. Like, I mean, of course, there's Jaws, The Shallows, Deep Blue Sea.
Yo, The Shallows is so good.
Yeah.
Easily one of my favorite shark movies. Tony, do you like The Shallows?
Yeah.
You have the 4K lenticular?
Yep.
Ooh, I bet you do, Tony. I bet
And the Blu-ray lenticular.
Yeah, I bet you do.
It amazes me the fact that the Blu-ray lenticular is just as good as the 4K lenticular, but only the 4K lenticular is worth anything.
Yeah, I think because it says 4K on the top, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So people know, and people like you and I, Tony, we have OCD. Like we wouldn't want the Blu-ray because some people put the Blu-ray slip over the 4K.
Yeah, it's tough to do.
I could never do that.
The Revenant never got a 4K slip.
I know why you
And
said.
I tried my best to put my Blu-ray slip on it and keep it on there, but I couldn't do it.
No,
Oh,
I know. I
also
did a
Deadpool
video
didn't
today.
have slip.
I think it's easier to do if it doesn't have like that blue stripe on the Blu-ray slip cover, but if it has a blue stripe on it, then it's noticeable.
Tony, did you ever get the Deadpool 4K slip from Walmart? Okay, so Deadpool when it came out didn't come with the slip.
No.
Did you put a slip over it, or did you keep that without a slip then?
It ended up coming with a it ended up getting
With
a
the-
re-release with
With
a
the unicorn.
yes.
Yeah. So what did you do with the original copy without a slip? Did you get rid of it?
That's a good question.
Now I'm curious. Tony, you might have to go look for us.
I have the Deadpool slip cover, but I had to get a custom made. Like that's what I do in my collection because it was Fox titles when they first came out 4K. They weren't putting slips on them, and then eventually they started doing that.
Yeah, the fifth wave didn't come with the slip either.
Yeah. What is it? The not Aliens, Prometheus. That was another one that didn't have a slipcover.
Oh, I didn't even get that. I used to only collect the steel books, so like if I got a steel book option. All right, Tony's about
Okay,
to show
so
us.
so first off, I got the Blu-ray slipcover for Deadpool, and then I got the Unicorn edition for the Blu-ray,
Yep. Yeah.
and then
And what
I
about?
got the Christmas edition.
Yeah. Did you get the 4K the 4K though with the unicorn? There it
Oh.
is.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what did you do with the original one without a slip?
Actually, I didn't for the 4K release.
Yeah.
Since it didn't come with the slip originally, I didn't get it. I got the steelbook.
How long after did that Walmart 4K slip come out after the
It
original?
came out in time for Deadpool 2 to be coming to the theater. It was more of a promotion to get people to go see the sequel. And that's usually what happens with Walmart releases is when a new release comes out, a sequel, then they'll re-release the original to draw attention to that one.
Yeah. I mean, I just it sucks. Like I missed out on it and now it's like $60. So I have this naked ass Deadpool slip. Let me show you. Hold on.
Don't show me that shameful thing.
That sucks on like I tell you, like the earlier Fox titles, they didn't have slipcovers coming out, and then eventually they started bringing them out.
Yeah, I see that.
Yep.
And yeah. Then there's just so many that are expensive.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, I know you don't like the custom slips, but they do help. My 4K shelf, I have to have slips on it.
That was the first 4K I ever bought, no slip.
The fifth wave.
If you want to talk about slips and first run slips, then Tom Cruise, he's in the chat. He's the one that has all of the first run slip covers for his collection.
How do you know Tom Cruise?
I've known Tom Cruise for many years. He's the one that got me. He's the one that helped me get my home theater set up and what to purchase and all that. So we go way back.
How do you get in touch with Tom Cruise? I'd like to know because I could use some help with this stuff.
To
Tom
the phone. To the phone.
Tom Cruise, I'd like some help.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I don't think he'd be able to help you.
I don't know if Tom Cruise likes me though.
Yeah, he may not.
Yeah, he might not.
Oh yeah, they did that rated PG edit. Did you get that one? Oh, you
What's
got
on a Deadpool?
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, it never did come with a slip. But it is Inglorious PG-13.
So you're more strict now, Tony, on what you buy. Like if it doesn't have a slipcover, like you won't buy it release day.
No.
I know you're not really Tom Cruise.
No, that's Tom Cruise, man. Look
What
at
you
the
got,
profile.
Jared? It looks like Tom Cruise.
I mean,
He's
Tom
got his eyes.
if Tom Cruise was watching us, that'd be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Do you guys collect VHS? I know Tony does.
VHS.
Only the original, though. I don't go out searching for VHS.
Gotcha.
I only have my original collection.
That's your only VHS?
Yeah.
Which is a good time for Bob to plug the VHS tournament.
Yeah. No, I was just curious. I'm sometime in June. June 13th, 20th, and 27th. The next tournament I'm gonna do is gonna be a VHS tournament.
New Jack City.
Nice.
Is those the
I
only
got some more in the basement with a ton of bins.
You have a basement?
Yeah. Full of junk.
Oh, junk. Yeah, mine's full of junk too.
Basement rudder.
Jared basement.
Jared basement.
So we're probably gonna have to cut this stream short, like probably 5 more minutes. If you guys want to like shout out your channels, only because my battery's about to die. But yeah, it was awesome having you guys on here.
Yeah, thanks for having us on for episode number 1.
Yeah.
Number 1. Yeah, I definitely want to try to see if I could do it weekly. I got to just figure out maybe it will be Fridays. I'm not sure because it seems to work well today. So
episode number 1, and this was my first time on your channel.
Yeah, definitely.
Actually,
Like,
mine too.
oh,
I've
Jared
never been
Runner.
on this channel.
I had a lot of guests on here. I remember, like I bring a lot of people onto the channel, so it's like I don't mind, man. I like to collab with everybody.
I know I was watching the one. It's a while ago, probably a couple months ago. I haven't seen you do too many, but you did one with Daniel or Otero, and I was watching that one.
Daniel.
Yeah.
What's up?
Daniel, yeah.
I said Daniel. Yeah.
No, and I had done a previous episode.
Yeah,
It's been quite some
Tony.
time ago.
Danielle. Yeah, Daniel. All right. Whatever. Daniel Otero. You know what I meant, Tony.
I know, but I just want to make sure, I didn't want any.
No drama. I know. No.
Okay.
But I know I watched that one. I watched the whole thing you guys did. Just it was a conversation. I remember you used to do those a lot.
Yeah,
People one-on-ones.
those were great. It's just like I said, I think a lot of people, it's better to do groups now, I feel like, because it's just a lot more. A lot of people are doing lives. I feel like it's just easier to get a group probably than just one-on-one. Because everybody's busy. It's like, it's crazy. Everybody's doing live streams. Everybody's.
Yeah, everybody pretty
2
much
years
has like
ago.
their certain day that they do also.
Yeah.
Like 2 years ago, there weren't a lot of live streams.
No,
Like,
I'm like I said, I've been doing these YouTube for a while, and it's growing crazy, like with physical media. Like everybody has channels now. It's like it's cool to see. The main thing is that we get people to want to collect physical media at the end of the day,
Yeah.
and hopefully it grows, and that's the goal.
Yeah, I think we're doing a pretty good job of doing that. Is letting people know that physical media is still alive and it's not dead.
Right.
Stream is.
Well, I think the community is growing.
Yeah, definitely. There's still new collectors out there that are just barely getting into this hobby. So
John said not much happens on Fridays live wise. It doesn't. Not too many people stream on the weekends like the Rad Pack does, and Tim has his streams. But
I'm
Tim goes
streaming tomorrow.
maybe once or twice a month on
Me too.
weekends. But weekends are difficult nights. Like, so I hate streaming weekends. Like, I will do it occasionally, but like weekends are terrible for me. And I know a lot of people just don't do it, and I feel like the views, like people are out on like enjoying their weekend or whatever. So I feel like that's why it's tougher to stream on weekends.
Jared has something to promote for tomorrow night.
go ahead and promote it, man.
Tomorrow,
Jeopardy.
I'm going
Right?
to watch along for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Yep.
When's Jeopardy?
So Jared, you do a lot of those watch-alongs, don't you?
Yeah.
Jared, are you on Jeopardy too or no?
No.
No, Jared's not on that.
Go ahead and shout your channel out, man, while I have you on there.
Just right down there. My name's Jared Runner. My channel on YouTube.
He does a lot of watch-alongs.
Yeah, a lot of watch-alongs. He's got his YouTube channel. He's got Instagram, so check that out as well.
I'm also trying to do other live streams.
Yeah,
Also,
definitely, man. And if you want us
like
to collab,
ranking and other stuff.
Jared, that's your go-to watch alongs?
For now, till trying to expand way before expand it for other live streams instead of just doing watch-alongs. Trying to figure that out.
definitely stay in contact, man. If you want me to collab with you, I'll definitely join that.
Sure.
All right, Tony, go ahead and tell them when you're opening up your Blockbuster.
Yeah. Actually, the Blockbuster's closing down. But yeah, so tomorrow night I do have a Jeopardy live stream. It'll be me, Tim Talks Talkies, and the 4K King will be doing a Jeopardy game, which I don't know how well I'm going to do, but I look forward to doing that. And I do a video every single day, so there's a video posted on my channel every day. If you'd like to check that out, tomorrow I'm doing my my 5 films that I would like to see get a 4K box set. That'll be live tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern. If anybody would like to see what I've got for my box set.
Awesome. Yeah, I think that's gonna be my next video I was gonna work on is like movies that I want to hit 4K, another wish list kind of thing. Always fun to see those. So, and then Bob, what do you got? Any content coming out?
I'm just curious who's streaming in 2 hours. Helen said somebody's streaming in 2 hours. On Tuesday, I am doing, like, we're calling it the mid-level rad pack. So mid-levolution, rad pack, and or rad club, mid-level rad club. I'm not leaving the club.
Awesome.
The three groups will be getting together, all 9 of us, and we'll be doing some trivia and some games. I've got some stuff planned and some surprises coming, so stay tuned for that on Tuesday night. That's going to be a fun one. And I know Dell's doing a conversation on Wednesday with Ken, and then Huck's got his trivia on Wednesday as well. So a lot on Wednesday as well.
Hold on, let me get this. All right, yeah, I'll definitely check out your 4K collection too after this, so I'll be watching that. Yeah, guys, if you guys down to collab in the future, just hit me up, DM me. I'll be glad to. I do work in the mornings, so it's easier in the afternoons. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I appreciate everybody coming in. Drop a like before you guys leave, and I appreciate all the comments, everybody that's here, the support.
Yeah, thanks, y'all.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks. It was fun.
Definitely. I'll see you guys in the next one.
See y'all.
Peace out.